Yo, 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 yo. Link in the chat, bro. Welsh, link in the chat. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Yo, 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 yo. Salute. I think I'm up. First annual spring cook-up. Come eat. Plates we cooking on here. Got different chefs in here. They have, they cooking up on things in here. First annual spring cook-up, Big Hill style in the projects. You already know. Bring your own blunts, bring your own beverages, bring your own bulldogs, bring your own. Salute. Come up in the building. If you're up in the building, come up in the building. Okay, we got the gas. Okay. Elevator in the building. Salute, elevator. Can you
Yes,
hear?
sir. Yes, sir.
All
Rings a
right.
bell.
Who's that?
So,
Skip,
what was
skip
the
that.
topic? What was the So you know how the question was why Santos? You know what? So what? I missed that. What?
Uh,
What is the
um, I,
reason of bringing it
I
up?
think I think Dre was probably incorporate. I came in late, so maybe he was incorporating the Santos stuff or thinking about incorporating the Santos into the old Yeller,
Yeah.
or maybe it's already in there. I don't know. I don't know, bro. You might got asked.
All right. So the reason I think heavy Santos works and stuff with certain breedings is because of the heavy Carver influence in him. He's heavier Carver than he is Eli.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
I believe that's why.
Big A, H&F, salute, salute. Samurai, Skip Bell, salute, salute. Uh-huh.
Yep. But I like
Salute.
this. I like the Santos stuff. I seen everybody talking about wild stuff, as far as the colossal and stuff goes. I seen Tom's daughter Ivy has a dog named Zeus, and
Uh-huh.
he is like 3 times Santos off of frozen breedings from like 1990 something.
Oh
Like
shit.
his parents haven't been alive for like 3 or 4 generations. None of, but the mama.
Damn, hold. Growing with soul, salute, soul. Salute, bro. Yeah, salute, brother nonstop and brother soul power.
Oh yeah, let me get
Salute.
my right.
Yeah, salute y'all, good brothers. Uh Elevator, how did them pups turn out? I mean, since you seen them, how that from that stuff you was just talking about.
The Santos stuff. So I seen Zeus in person at the pig picking, and man, he's a nice dog. Like he really is. He was kind of I think he was like a year, maybe. So I'd like to see him now, but then, man, he was beautiful. He looked just like Santos, identical.
Well, I don't know what
Um,
y'all was cooking on over there. Y'all could just go ahead. The grills is open, so this the first annual spring cook up. Y'all could just go ahead and start cooking. Pick up what y'all was talking about or whatever. Salute, long world. Y'all even remember what y'all was talking about? We waiting for Welsh, I guess.
yeah, he'll probably come in here.
Y'all was cooking. I was just listening. Which I was basically talking about. Which I was talking about. Nonstop. What was the debate?
Oh, say it again.
What was the debate that y'all was debating over there? I just know y'all was
about the
cooking.
Santos stuff, right? Like
What
what was
what did it end up talking about? Oh, breeding. Oh, breeding Tom Gunn and stuff, something like that. Breeding or something. I don't know. Breeding
Human error. People taking
human
accountability for
yeah,
their human
human error,
error. Yeah.
human error.
Don't always blame Tom Garner stock for you not getting what you want. Man, you need to blame
yeah.
yourself.
I mean, but you kind of got to
And
though.
that's
Sometimes
understandable.
it got to be about the
I
dog.
that's
You
understood.
know, everybody always want to blame the person. Ain't never the dog.
Salute, JT.
Now,
Salute.
No, they match all the
now,
dog
stop
lose
now.
all the keep,
Now,
the
you
keep,
take that.
the keep. Oh man, he messed up the keep. No, it's just a dog.
Is the done now? If you bred that dog 2, 3 times different ways, I'm talking about complete different sides of the spectrum. It still ain't got nothing. It's the damn dog.
hmm I know cats have spent 20 and 30 with them over the years and never got nothing.
Are they hand picking puppies, or are they telling Tom what they're looking for? That's another thing. Like if you go and tell them you're looking for something, and then you're really looking for something else, that ain't Tom's fault either.
I mean, but if Tom say this is a good one and you want to take the man word for it, if you go up there and say, "Hey Tom, I'm looking for something XYZ," and he said, "I got something for you. This is a good one right here. This one, blah blah blah," and then he ain't nothing like that, and you do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again. After a while, you can be like, "I don't like that stuff."
Well, so,
There's been
so
this was
the
like this. It got to a point one time that when Tom was sending them dogs down to Louisiana, they just take the collar off the dog and let the dog loose. They ran through like 30, 40 of them. So they
Damn.
said, hey, we'll take the collar off and let the dog loose. The tr- And they'll get two,
so
three collars and let the dog loose. Because they said, man, we ain't going to keep on messing with that.
so if you do something over and over and over again and expect different outcomes, what is that called?
No, that's why you stop.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why you
I
stop and
mean,
say, I don't like that stuff.
men need to learn to have enough of their gut feeling to use it for their, you know what I mean? Not, just because Tom says something, what was your gut feeling when you seen it?
No, after the third or fourth time, but like
Yeah.
if you supposed to be the man of your word and you like, oh, okay, this is the guy you're supposed to go to, you gotta at least have some type of trust that he ain't gonna just give you some junk. So you try it, you spend your money on it, you don't ask for no discount, you spend your money, it don't work, and it don't work. And then when you should have the right to say, man, this stuff is I when I had this junk was garbage.
Yep. Is that crossing it up too, or breeding it to shit in Louisiana?
It don't even make it to the point to breed. That's my point. It don't even get that. It don't even get that far.
Shit, it don't even
Well,
make
Hey,
it past the second feed
so I'll
bowl,
tell
huh?
you, if they're
Yeah.
doing that shit, then they're stupid. You're supposed to buy Tom dogs and cross them out. He don't intend on you taking them and doing whatever with them.
so
I mean,
I guess y'all on that. Y'all answering Samurai's question. Did they have good results out of other blood? That was a question, or were they just losing camps?
yeah,
Were they just
because
was the camps just losing camp? Okay, okay.
I know one count that took Garner blood, and I can say that they've probably been successful with it. And I don't like talk to them or nothing like that. But this was back in the day, like 2018, 17, Facebook when Facebook groups was going crazy. And this was the name of the kennel was Savage Mode Kennels, I believe.
I've heard them.
And when I was checking out their pedigrees, it was all Garner stuff, and I ain't see no outcrossing. It was just putting Garner stuff, man.
But
Yeah,
so
straight up.
just because it has Garner's name in it, was they putting the Ray Lewis stuff with the Santos stuff? Was they putting the Escobedo stuff? I mean, just because it's Tom's name, Tom has different areas of blood. He has Red Boy blood that's pure. He has the Santos stuff that's pure. He
Right,
has the
right,
Chinaman
right,
stuff that's pure. He has the
right,
Midnight Cowboy stuff. Like,
right. I understand. I understand. I don't know the specific names. I know he does have different strains.
Well, I'm talking about Frisco.
Always been a chemo
Frisco?
fan. That was the only
I'm talking
dog
about
on that
all
man yard
directly
I
off of Frisco.
say that
I'm going
again.
further back. I'm going further back. I'm talking about directly off of Frisco. Or supposed to be off of Frisco. You know how that was.
Salute,
I'm talking. I
salute.
know people. I know
Okay,
people
yeah,
went and bred to
yeah.
Frisco
I know some guys that,
Skip
yeah,
Bell, Skip
yeah.
themselves.
Bell. You see what Skip Bell said up there, y'all?
When I was
Skip
a
Bell
little
said, I can't
kid,
speak for every other one. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
when I was a little kid, the Bulldogs in Memphis, next door to my crib in Memphis, the ones that was really Bulldog, and when I was like 12, 13, they dogs was Frisco Gator. And this was had to been like 2003. So I
Like
don't know how
Plummer's alligator or Rodriguez's gator.
Rodriguez's Gator.
Tom will tell you flat out that when he bred the Chinaman stuff to the Jeep stuff, because he had a sister, I think, of Jeep, he said that it didn't work. And he said he don't
Shoot,
know why too much, but it didn't work.
shoot. Show enough kennels. Show enough kennels had some of the baddest dogs ever. And
Hmm.
that's what they was. Chinaman Jeep. They was from North Carolina. They had one time that went out. They had a dog going for his fourth and one, and a dog just made champion in one, and a dog made two-time win on the same card. And I think he may end up making champion. There's some cats
Mm,
out of North Carolina. I'm talking about this is way back in the day. So and that's what they used to run the Chinaman Jeep cross. It wasn't no Frisco. That's how far it was ago. It wasn't no Frisco Jeep. It was some Chinaman Jeep stuff.
mm.
And that's all they ran. They were show enough kennels.
So they were Eli Bolio,
You
Eli
probably can see
Carr.
never know what ended up happening to them.
Hmm.
But they had
Interesting.
they had I'm talking about they had some bad
And see,
dogs.
that might have could have worked because of the. Hold on a second.
Chew your eyes out. Nasty suckers.
What they said Frisco was like when they used to roll.
Man, for that he wasn't.
Mm.
And
So he
then
was
and
good.
then
So
let's put it like this. My boy used to have he'd be real tight with the yard boy up there before he went to Brazil. I'm talking about this way back. So we got here insight of a lot of stuff that actually really wasn't happening or the stuff that wasn't happening. And we used to get dogs directly out of Frisco. And then boom, it changed. They went from shoulder, leg breaking, shoulder dog, super mouth to they ain't doing none of that no more. But all the ones we had, all the ones everybody had off of them, never made it to the box. They were
Mm.
backyard monsters. Like, oh, unbelievable. Oh, yeah. We're gonna do that. But when they get to the uh-oh. Or there's
That
that one last little money roll. All right, let me see what he got, man. Give me 30, 40 out of him.
that
Uh-oh.
sound that
Uh-oh.
sound like
Uh-oh.
that sound like my life right there. Straight
I'm like,
backyard.
dang. I'm
so
like,
the
dang.
reason that the Chinaman to Gator stuff could have worked versus the Chinaman straight to Jeep stuff is because of the quarter of red boy that's in them. Adds enough diversity.
No, they had
Mm.
straight Jeep. It was just Jeep
But if you
China. They
said
ain't
China.
had
it
yeah,
was
they ain't
off
had
of
no gator.
Rodriguez's Gator's a quarter red boy. Is what I'm
No,
saying.
they wasn't off of Gator. That
Okay.
that's something. Yeah, no, I'm talking about showing up.
That,
They
that,
had Jeep. Yeah. Nah, there was what stuff off of Kate with that Jeep sister. They had Jeep Chinaman dogs, no Frisco or nothing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they used
that
to come
shit
to
sound like
Mississippi and rock, Tennessee and rock. North Carolina. They was. Hey, they
that
was.
shit
They I
sound like it's
never.
supposed to work.
Man, it did.
That
It did. That's kind of I actually went way back then. That's kind of made me want to do something similar. I took the Jeep stuff to the snooty stuff, but I was going to use the little Gator stuff
nah, that's
Y'all see
nice.
what y'all see what
instead
H
of
and
the
F.
Chinaman stuff.
You see
Now,
what
what
H
you
and
would
F
think?
say?
What
Nah,
you
I
say?
can't
H and
can't see the chat.
H&F say it comes down to the individual dogs you breed, not just the bloodlines you putting together.
Yep.
Salute.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah,
Correct.
selective
Now, if you
breeding.
tried to do that again today, Chinaman, Jeep, what other bloodlines you think you would have to accept trying to recreate that process? If you could just get straight Chinaman or get straight Jeep, like some tab or you know what I'm saying, or a
Some weird,
tad bit of Frisco, or you
some
feel what I'm saying?
weirdo stuff. They got enough weirdo stuff out there
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
with the Edward Little Rascal and all that type of stuff.
I love how them weird jack heads are shaped with the slender heads with the slender body with that
Some
white
Jeep
blade.
Rascal stuff. Uh-huh.
Man,
I want to say they got something like that, bred like that. The blackjack stuff to the Frisco stuff, or quote unquote Chinaman stuff. I don't
That's
know. I
what.
think it's more Frisco. I think it's more Frisco than just China.
That's basically what Saki is, I believe. The
Yeah,
weird
that's
Jack stuff bred to the Frisco stuff.
yeah. That been bred a lot.
Yeah.
Blackjack, some type of blackjack stuff, some big Casey stuff, and all that been bred. Depending if you believe or what how blackjack bred, but because
So
and some Frisco skull cross was breeding to them weird jack
What makes
dogs.
you not believe how Blackjack's bred?
Huh?
What makes you not believe how Blackjack is bred?
Because that's what they said. and the dogs he be throwing and how he looked compared to big Casey.
Yeah.
where Welsh at? Welsh, where you at? You was in the building earlier. The link been in there.
And the
Welsh
cats that
must be
Kane Ness Kane Ness that's what he ran.
what he ran. What he ran
The blackjack stuff,
the
black
blackjack.
girl, all that stuff,
Okay.
and Jeep. He had champion smoothie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So and you see the ones that was the blackjack stuff compared to the ones that was the other Jeep stuff, Jeep Red Boy stuff, and just how they look. It was two completely different dogs.
So
You know,
do they have a pedigree for how they claim Blackjack was really bred? Can you find that?
I think it's supposed to be the same pedigree, just he offered Casey.
Okay, instead of Big Casey being his grandpa on the bottom.
Yeah, he offered supposed to
Okay.
be offered Casey. And if you
Okay.
look at Casey and look at the Casey dogs, you look at Blackjack, and you look at Blackjack dogs, like, oh damn, there, there go, cause they don't even perform like Jeep dogs. Where you bring the Jeep Rascal different way, it's like, oh, nah, these are Blackjack dogs.
All right, Welsh, I hear you. Welsh said he be up here. He doing some work right now. He coming up in here for sure. Salute. Skip said he had a weird jack / haymaker, and I'll go that way again. He said
He
made
said,
my
which
Heinzel. He made my Heinzel wishing never had him. Something like that. I might mess that up, but you hear what he's saying. Y'all see weird jack and haymaker. He said he'll go that way again.
Mm.
Weird Jack and Haymaker? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I like the Haymaker stuff.
Yeah.
They had some, them suckers had mouth for Red Boy dogs.
Shit, you heard Welsh. That's why I'm trying to get Welsh in here. Welsh said you couldn't give him a one of them jokes you like, the Cadillac and the other
The
shit.
Cadillac, man.
Hey, I'll take
I
them
want one.
all day.
Man, I want a
And if you
Cadillac
look
bitch
out there, what's
bad.
crunching right now? What's crunching? That inbred
With,
Cadillac stuff.
with that tree maker stuff.
Yeah, all the inbred, the Kai stuff, the trade maker stuff, that's the haymaker stuff. So anyway, with the bingo, I guess it goes back to everything bingo. But the Cadillac be more the Kai stuff than the haymaker stuff. The trade maker and all that type of stuff, that bank stuff.
Yes, sir.
When all that bank stuff, hey, them suckers is some nice dogs.
Who-
Yeah, I'll put that
Big
weird jack on
big
top of that.
big Chief.
Yeah, this Cosmon.
Okay, Kaz. Okay,
Hey,
salute, Kaz.
What up, though, man? I see y'all boys up here cooking. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, I wanted to show y'all something though. Hey, can I share my screen with you, cuz?
dang,
Y'all tell me what this is. I just want to show it to you. You tell me what it is. All right.
If
Watch this.
is it gonna be? Am I gonna be able to do that shit nonstop?
You on the computer, right?
No, I'm on my phone.
You should
Oh,
be able to show it. It'll pop up.
You know we in the projects. You know we in the project, Kaz. we don't got all that shit down here. I told you. You
son of bingo, Dorian.
you might got read that shit to us down here. We ain't set up like that down here in Big Hill shit yet. We don't got that.
Hold on, I missed it. What was that asking? Pull up a pad?
Yeah, I don't think I can do that, right?
I wanted to show y'all a picture.
Oh, a picture. Oh, okay.
Oh
Wanted to
yeah,
show
we'll pull
y'all a
up.
picture. See this dog on my thing? That's an
Yeah,
old
we see that dog up there. That dog look fire. Hold up, let me see if I could do you on a solo layout. Boom.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
There you go.
Oh, the little bat ear joint.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted to show that's an American Pit Bull, old family red, top and bottom all the way through. That's Daphne, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to OG Loco. I
OG
wanted to
Loco,
show
salute.
y'all this picture
oh,
though.
shout out to OG Loco. That's all. That's off of OG Loco yard.
Yeah, that's
Ooh, shout
that's
out
my
to
dog
OG
mom.
Loco, man.
That's
That's
my
a good
dog
brother
mom.
right there, man.
That's Daphne. She do everything but talk. You know what I mean? But I wanted to show y'all this picture, man. Damn. Do you see my screen share, cuz?
Nah,
Screen share.
you see something?
No, I don't think you can do that through StreamYard
Oh, okay.
unless you're the host.
Right. Well, like if he the host, he can share my screen. It's in the back.
No, the host can share it. I think. Like
Right.
if
That's what I
on
said.
his.
Oh, he got if he put it in the junk. If he's
Yeah,
saying
I
if he
put it
put it
in
in
the
the
back.
comments, yeah. Let me see. Let
Look
me
down
see.
at the thing. It should be a little red thing pop up.
Let me see. Let me go. See what you're talking about.
Now
Schooling
look
us
at
this
this
morning.
dog when you go and
What you put
show
it
this.
in the
Look
private
at this
chat?
dog.
You put it in the private chat somewhere, son?
No,
What you?
it's in the back.
It's in
Like
the
if you
back.
was gonna share a video screen or in the comments or something like that, it should be like a little
Oh,
thing. And it'll be
okay.
showing my screen in the back. See it?
Boom. There
There
he
you
is.
go.
Okay, Cosby
Yeah.
came over here toward Big Hill, son. Salute, Cos.
But hey, I wanted to show y'all this. Remember the dog I just showed, right? The
Mm-hmm.
back-eared dog, the terrier. You dig what I'm talking about? This is
I
a
wish it.
Mayan terrier dog with bat ears produced by the Mayans 1200 BC. Do that look like Daphne?
Man, what?
What kind of dog is that? That's
The
from
motherfuckers
America.
look like chia pets from over here. From what I'm looking at, look like
Two
some
niggas
chia
said
pets.
chia. Chia.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
finna
a
flame up the
bulldog.
backwood.
Hold on, let me try to blow it up there. If y'all can't see it, let me try to blow it up some more
I see what you're trying to say, my good brother.
with the bat ears.
Yeah, I see what you I see the light at the
Oh,
end of the tunnel.
there you go. Bring it on in for us. Oh yeah. Okay. And where they come from, Cos?
Maya
America,
Aztec.
Mesoamerica. These is indigenous to America, just like
Okay.
our dogs.
Okay.
Yeah,
1200-year-old terriers.
I don't buy into the theory that they all come here in 1860 either.
No,
Nah. Heck no. Because they had dogs
no.
back in the Roman areas, pit bulls that
Right.
they was baiting with bulls and bulls with bears and lions and stuff in the Colosseum.
Yep.
And that
So
might
they
be just the
had
stuff that they was mixing over there. We got something older than Rome showing a pit bull with bat ears in
mm-hmm.
America 1,000 years before Rome was even on the scene.
And
Yep.
especially since you start looking at some of the old pedigrees, we find out how the over there they got imports from Ireland, but they and behind that is an American dude name or more.
Right.
So that means y'all was getting dogs from America and sending them back to
Back over
Europe,
there.
and then they making their way back
That
Mm-hmm.
back over
that's
here.
because
You
people
gotta
was here
you gotta
before that.
remember a lot of them didn't get here to the 1860s. They was conscripting themselves back to come back to fight on the Union and Confederate sides.
Mm-hmm.
You did what I'm talking about. This is how a lot of people got indentured into enslaved coming from Europe and Africa. They wasn't enslaved, they were signing up for that.
Yep. Yep.
You did what I'm talking about. They came
Yep.
over here, fought the war, got land. You did what I'm talking about. Look at Nicholas Said. He's supposed to be a slave in 1860. He come over here, fight on the side of the Union. They take the lands through bounties in the South, give him some.
Yep. Yep.
So he write a whole book about it. You think he wrote about his time living in the South? You think he wrote about his time fighting on the side of the Union in the North? No, he totally erased that from his memoirs. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah. They didn't told us all type of little crazy stories. You
Hey,
dig what I'm talking
elevated.
about? And they
Yes, sir.
always trying to take the greatness from America. It's right here. The greatest people in the world is right here. You dig what
So
I'm talking about? And we got the baddest dogs in the world. They from right here. Look, 1200 BCE, bat-eared terrier. What does it look like?
Salute, guys. Elevated. Listen,
What's up,
bro.
bro?
This is what I wanted to know, bro. I wanted to know this, right? Check it. When you be talking to those when you be over in your community, I'm keeping it 100, and you talking to the legends, I'm sure you be getting information that we probably don't get, right? So look, check it out. I just want to know, have you ever heard of any black breeders over there or in your community? I know you heard of them over here, but in your community, have you ever heard like somebody mention them guys or how they having good dogs or anything? Like over here in our community, you hear we salute y'all community all the time. We just finding out about Mr. Moore and all them type of people now, and it was us digging in. So I'm wondering. I said that to myself. I said Tom Gardner and Brother Bill, Fat Bill, and Bubba Mex, and all of them guys, they should have definitely ran across that information. But I ain't never hear them really throw out there none of that stuff. Like we had to go say something about it. So I just want to know, did you hear of any black names over there? Just being, 100.
Like over here in North Carolina.
No, like just from
Tell him,
Dogman period. The Dogman
tell
you
him,
talk to, they could be from
tell him you heard
anywhere.
it. Tell him you heard the Supreme.
Big Hill fam's the greatest I ever heard of. No,
Oh
uh,
shit! Damn!
so
Salute, bro.
like I heard about men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they talked about them as men. They didn't mention that their color. That's the best way to explain it.
Okay.
Over here, like, you know how everybody thinks we're hillbillies, blah blah blah, we're racist, this and that. That is the furthest from the truth, as most people. And everybody will get in the comments, well, I was there and they was no. There's a difference. Like they don't. It's just not talked about. Like, I don't know, we're dog men. You know what I mean? So
Yes,
like,
sir. Yes, sir. Yeah,
I
yeah. I
had
can
heard
dig it.
about a bunch, but I didn't even. After I done my research on them myself, I found out they were men of color. You know what I mean?
I got you. I got you.
So I
Salute
was
that.
like, wow, wow. Like, hell, so I found out another fact I didn't even know about him.
That's what's up, bro. We ain't even got to
Yeah.
dwell on it, and salute you for letting me ask you that over here.
Oh yeah,
Salute that, bro.
for sure.
Go ahead, y'all
Uh,
keep cooking.
well, like, okay, so I feel like there's a lot less. And I mean, I might get some hate for this, but I feel like there's a lot less hate between the two than people think. Because when I go to these shows and shit, I'm telling you, most of the people that come up to me so respectful, asking me questions, are men of color. They're not the, and I mean, I'm like white as they come. So like, I respect it so much. Like Big C, man, we sat there on the tailgate of the truck and for probably 2.5 hours talking and stuff. I gave his kid a break stick and signed it, and Fat Bill signed it, and like, I don't know. It's just like for us, it don't mean nothing. Like, you know how everybody will show the rebel flag and be like, "Oh, that's a hate symbol." No, no, it's not. In my area, I know men of color that rock that harder than white dudes. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not. It's not what
That's
everybody
not what
thinks.
it
Just
means.
because we're in the mountains, we are not racist, like at all. Really, me, my family,
Salute
my
that.
I can only
Salute that.
speak for my family.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. We can skirt on through that. Y'all go ahead and
Yeah,
cook, man. We ain't got to dwell on that shit. Go ahead. You good, bro. You good. Salute.
yeah.
Let's skirt on out. Wow, wow. Do what y'all do. Cook up.
Um,
Santos versus Slugger, whatever. Your boy said Slugger versus Slaying. Y'all know about the Slugger dog?
yeah, yeah. I've heard about him.
You heard about him nonstop?
No, let's
A
pull
little
him up
bit.
though. Who he from?
I think
What
he's.
do y'all for elevator? What do y'all
Sorry,
for
I
elevator?
was muted and it wouldn't come up. He's Santos's little mate brother, from what I understand.
Oh, okay. Santos little brother. Oh, little mate
Is
brother.
he
Okay.
from
Yeah.
Cobb's? He from Cobb?
Hold up, I'm looking
This
for him.
guy? No, this the one? Hold on, let me show you.
Garner Sluggo.
It's Sluggo. I'm hold on, let
So
me
yeah,
go.
he's the litter mate brother to Santos. He's off of Spike and Miss Mouth.
Spike and Miss Mom. No, this one is off Draco and Slugger's Bella.
Is that Wallbangers Sluggo?
It's Slugger.
Oh, okay, no, it's Sluggo, like O at
Sluggo.
the end. Yes, sir.
Okay. Garner Sluggo.
And Sluggo was a black dog.
Yeah, he black. Okay, I'm looking at him. I'm about to share the screen again real quick. Boom. Good looking dog.
King T, salute. Dorian, salute. MKM.
Good looking dog.
My bulldog brother Dickie, salute. M1, salute, bro. Salute. Uh-huh.
And one in the building.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
King T.
Uh,
Man, let me find out.
when you
Cosby
ready,
came down the
Mickey,
projects
it's
and
in the
turned
back.
us up. My man, Cosby came in the projects and turned us up. Yes,
Nigga,
Yeah, he
I'm
brought he
giving
brought the fire
it's free
stick.
Wi-Fi
Calvin brought
for
the fire stick.
everybody.
He done brought the
Free
fire stick. We
Wi-Fi.
yeah, he brought the
good.
fire stick. Yeah, salute. Cosby with the fire
Calvin got the
sticks. Yeah.
fire stick. Oh yeah, we
I'm
watching the
giving
fight
out free
tonight.
fire stick, nigga. And whenever I'm in, yeah, oh yeah, there you go. There you go. He
Yep,
pretty.
there you go.
He pretty though.
Yeah,
Good
he's supposedly
look.
a good dog, and I mean he's supposedly produced really good. I will say that when I was at Tom's, I've been there multiple times on yard tours and stuff, and I never heard him say this is the off of Sluggo. I never. It's always Santos he talks about, and I don't know why that is.
Because he don't want you to know it's off of Sluggo.
Pretty much.
I mean, he's okay. So he's selling
That's called
dogs.
the overlay for the underplay.
He's not lying like everybody wants to act like. If you ain't met the man and shook his hand, then you. I mean, that's he's not lying like everybody wants to act like. Why would he lie? Why does he have to?
Man, I know a lot of
Maybe
people.
he just
Well,
don't
because
know.
yeah, but I know, like I said, we know people that was
But
his
if
yard
they
boy.
showed up on some bullshit, right, and then he gave them
No,
some
no,
dogs
no.
just to make them
I'm
happy,
talking about the yard boy. I'm talking about the
yeah,
yard boy. His yard boy. His old yard boy.
his old yard boy.
Yeah,
What
I'm
made
talking
him
about.
the old yard boy?
He went back to Brazil when MMA started kicking off. He wanted to train in MMA.
Yeah, that's a good excuse.
No, that's what happened.
I know. I said that's a good excuse.
Yeah.
I mean, like I've shook the man's hand. I've been on his yard. Why the hell would you want to stand there and tell a bunch? He said it. You had to create an AI to come up with that type of lie if you did do that. Like, how the hell can he keep that straight? If he would have been lying, he would have slipped up many times till now.
Well, I know for sure there's certain litters that was supposed to be off of Frisco that wasn't off of Frisco. Cause
You
he's
know
the
for
one.
sure.
Cause he's the one. Cause the
Who am I
youngin well, at the
talking to?
time he was the one that nonstop
Oh,
it.
you heard him say
Nonsense.
who he talking to,
Did
goddamn.
you? Did
Who is
you?
he talking to, goddamn?
Did you guide the dick for that? Them breedings?
You said
Did
the
you
what?
DNA test? Did you guide the dick for that breeding? And did you DNA test all the puppies with the daddy's DNA? Because if you
No,
Hey,
man.
didn't,
elevate.
This is
then
in
That's
the
you
my.
don't
That,
'90s
know.
something,
hey,
man.
elevate. Hold on, elevate. That's my brother though. But y'all can go
I
ahead and
know.
conversate. But that's my brother though. You know. So y'all go
Hey,
ahead.
when
No,
you
y'all
say
just
something
bulldog.
without info,
Y'all
I
just
mean,
bulldog. Y'all just
I don't
bulldog.
even
But that's
own a
my.
Garner dog now. But I'm just saying, like, it's almost stupid to say that a man lied about everything. How the hell? Yeah, and
I
that's
don't know
why I
about
said
everything. I
DNA.
just know about and I know about my amigos down in Mexico. Remember, I just put up that dog, that Spike dog. I know who had him. I seen him go win the sport.
But to say
His
you know
grandson, his
that,
grandson, his grandson. Let me finish. His grandson is a champion now. That's producing down in Mexico. They'll tell you the truth. Man, we didn't. That dog ain't bred that way. Cause they the ones who bred the dog. They had the mama. They know they bred the little Spike or not. You know that's they dog. They know who they bred to. But when he made champion, hey, that's the pedigree that came out.
which dog?
Jake,
Which dog is the one that has the fake pedigree?
champion Jake.
Okay, I'm gonna look him up.
The one we pulled up on Samurai Show.
That
Mal
man
Mal
said,
Malditos Jake, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Now themselves, no, he a bad dog.
We can't hear you, cause
I
you
think
can't.
he's talking to his dog.
Oh, he talking to his dog. Okay.
They said he a bad one. Everybody know he a bad one. Everybody seen him. He a bad one. They bred him. But still, even to now, nobody out there want to breed down off his stuff because they don't know how he really bred. Because they
And
don't believe.
what are they claiming he's really bred? Candy to Little Spike?
Yeah, nah, yeah, not no little Spike.
Welsh said DNA never lie. Migos, laugh out loud. Uh-huh.
Well, that's why I ask, like, if you've seen some puppies off of breeding, because here's an example. I have dogs off of Mason. You'd swear ain't off of Mason, but I swear on everything. I guided the dick. I know who the daddy is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but you would swear that dog isn't off of Mason if you didn't know no better. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, nah, that ain't always true because genetics will do some shit.
Man, it ain't really about the look. It's about, hey, I didn't make that breed. Hey,
Yeah.
that's not how his dog bred. Hey, I don't know why he got his name on there. He had nothing to do with that dog.
Mm.
That's what I was trying to find in the pedigree. Which so is
Mm,
it's Maldito's Candy is the mama, right? You said,
correct.
and then the top says Spike or Little Spike.
Little Spike.
Okay,
Garner's
and
Little
it's not
Spike.
Little Spike. The daddy ain't.
Nah.
Who's the daddy?
Some stuff they just bred.
Who put the pedigree up?
I don't know.
That's where I'm saying Tom's lying. If you
That's like
That's not
if you look
Tom's
up
lie. That's where I'm trying to tell you. That's not Tom's lie. If some other person took the dogs and bred them and put the fucking fake papers out there, that's not Tom's lie. That's whoever the hell wrote the lie. See what I mean?
they don't care about no papers like that. When the dog became bad, that's when it became a Garner dog.
Mm.
And it wasn't a Garner dog before that.
Man, it was nothing before that.
Hmm. The dog that you
The
were
bottom
showing.
side, now the bottom side had the what you call it in there. So what they did is this is what they did. They bred him to their stuff and they got a dog. They took another Garner dog that is supposed to be Garner dog. Everybody, everybody. Well, it is a Garner dog. I got to give you that. The dog is a good dog. He's a two-time winner, but he's not really off of Frisco. That's what everybody say. He ain't off of Frisco. He off some Cottonham stuff. And they bred their dog off of that, and bred those two together, and got a good dog. and that's and that's what they got right now. But the pedigree, if you look at the pedigree gonna basically act like it's a top and bottom, full Garner dog, like a Frisco dog and stuff like that. But the pedigree ain't right.
Yep. So that's where I'm getting at. Where does Tom come in as a liar? That's what
When
I
he
want to
told
know.
when he claimed it to be his stuff off of Garner Spike when he made champion, because he wanted to make Spike look like he got another champion.
Mm.
And then you go ask him, just like for example, the Hickson dog. He had nothing to do with that.
Mm.
Like absolutely nothing to do with that.
Class in session, gentlemen.
Hmm.
But what it says his name all on it though, right? And you go call him and ask him, he'll tell you a whole good story about it. But why he did it, this and that, how he
So where
produced
did
that and
Hickson
all
come
that.
from?
Right where I'm standing.
Mm.
I'm talking about literally right where I'm standing.
Mm.
From your yard or your area?
Literally, no, right where I'm standing.
You
Mm.
heard, salute.
Hmm.
Mm.
You only get it in the projects.
And the project, hey, Big Hill, blow my screen up.
So
Sheesh.
hmm.
Hard to understand, ain't it? Hard to understand, ain't it, bro?
Sheesh.
Huh? Oh,
Nah, I think elevated a little speechless right there. I don't know. He might be dialing Tom up.
I
Like,
was
I
looking up
don't
the
know.
Ped.
hey, see,
Let me
we
see.
talking about Hickson
So
right
what
now.
is Hickson really?
Let me see.
What's the pad on
I said, hey, the person that I just said, hey man, we just talking about Hickson right now. That's the one who actually bred the dog. I just walked past. That's who bred the dog.
Ooh.
Look at Garner's Nina. Garner's Nina is not Garner's Nina. You can look up in Fat Bills. Hey, you need this? You need it on there? I'm about to get
Salute,
out the truck.
Bulldog is
You can look
welcome
you
to
can
the
go
first
ahead and
annual
look up in
cookout.
Fat Bills, um, in Fat Bills magazine. On there.
So what was
It says
Garner's
who's
Nina
for.
then?
DBK's Nina.
DBK's
Death Valley,
Nina.
Death Valley Kennels.
Uh-huh.
Boom.
What
Bred
blood does
her.
that come back from?
It's Libra Red Jr.
Okay.
Took her. But Tom found out she was good. He wanted to breed her to a son of Frisco. Like I said, we know
Mm-hmm.
that shit wasn't bred that way. We know the yard boy. It's not bred that way, dog. We're not breeding to that. We're gonna tighten up. I'm gonna tighten up and breed to something else. We
Is
want to
this the
tighten it
right
up,
one
basically.
right here?
I'm in the truck
Nonstop.
now.
This the right
I'm in the
one?
truck. I can't really see.
Hold on, let me blow it up.
No, no, no. I'm in the truck right now.
Oh, okay. It's the matching
Champion
scratch
Hickson.
bullet to Garner's crippler.
Well, yeah, that's another breed.
Oh, okay.
That's another breed. That's crippler the
Okay.
bullet. But if you go to how would you get to Nina? I mean, you can just look up
Got
Garner.
DVK
You can just look.
Sweet,
Nah, that
DVK Diesel, DVK's
Diesel.
Nina.
That's Diesel. That's Nina. There you go. DVK's Nina.
You got one time game loss.
Yeah.
Yup. Scratch and matching scratch bullet 4 time to Garner's crippler out of Roscoe.
Oh no, that was the you said Nina. Oh, that's another Nina. That's the other Nina. That's
Oh,
the
that's the other
Diesel. That's,
Nina.
yeah, that's Diesel Little Mate sister.
Okay, hold on. Let me try to find another one.
I mean, just look up Garner's Hickson, Champion
Yeah,
Hickson.
Hickson, and it's his mama.
Garner's champion Hickson.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it says his mama is Nina too, 2-time winner, 1-time lose
Yeah,
game. Her
yeah.
daddy is Mr. Blaze and Lever Rose.
I can show I can show you the pictures of Nina on the yard. He had
Mr.
nothing to do with none of
Blaze
that.
is off of Lever Red and Garner's Blaze,
Yeah.
and Garner's
Now,
Lever Rose.
Mr. Blaze is a 70-pound dog that never did nothing, got his ears cut. He a house dog in South Carolina. That's supposed to be like Garner's like stepbrother or brother-in-law, something to that nature. So we took Nina and just
Here
wanted
go
to
the
tighten up
right
their
Nina.
blood.
Here go the right Nina, that lever red.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, this the
Now
right one.
how that became Garner? Well, we ain't put Garner up there. If you look at Hickson's paperwork when
So
somebody gets
you're
something
just
off
talking about the
Hickson.
name being there.
No. I'm about to tell the story. If you go ask Garner about this Hickson dog right now, he gonna tell you a bold-faced lie. Cause he already told it several times before. He had nothing to do with that. We take the dog, we go breed to his brother-in-law, or cause we didn't want to breed to. We already knew the dog what he wanted to breed. If you matter of fact, if you look up her offspring, you'll see the dog that he wanted us to breed to. Like we ain't gonna breed to that. Just like
So
they were saying that yo
who
go to
was
breed that
Nina's
dog.
mama?
Which one? The Beirut dog?
No, not that's nah. That Beirut, that's a good that's dog. What you call it, brother, sister. I mean,
Wait a minute. Okay, I see right here they say Garner's Hickson Rickson,
Yeah, that's him.
That's him.
and then it got champion Garner's Hickson
They're the same
Rickson.
dog.
Yeah, same dog.
Mm.
Same dog. Now you go ask him. I made that breeding because I wanted to do this and I set this up. And he got a whole story why he made Hickson breed. He had nothing to do with it.
Hmm.
He got nothing to do with it. It shouldn't anybody paperwork. It should never say the breeder is Tom Garner. It shouldn't say Nina is Tom Garner. But all of a sudden, because he got his registry, what does it say? Tom Garner, the Tom breeder, Tom Garner. He'll tell you the story. We went and bred to his brother-in-law, no, we mess with dogs. That dog, the daddy of the dog, is a 70-pound house dog. Ears cut, never done nothing to it. We just wanted to tighten it. They just wanted to tighten it up. Tighten
So
it up. Had the
is
puppies.
she
Had 11
bred the
puppies.
way you're saying? And
Yeah, no, he bred. Yeah, no, he
the
bred. Yeah,
name is
complete.
the
No, this.
problem?
No, yeah, he complete. This one bred the way he's bred because we bred it. He didn't breed it. He had nothing to do with it.
Right.
We get have 11 puppies. 11 puppies. Just on the strength, hey Tom, shoot, this some of your blood. Hey, you want some of the puppies? We're gonna send like 4 of them down there. Cause the brother said I ain't want no puppy. He was just doing like I don't want no puppies. No, I don't really mess with dogs like that. His brother-in-law, whatever he is to him. We seen some puppies. Sent them 4 puppies now. Just on the strength. He called back, talking about sending them the whole litter. He got to pick through all the puppies, and then come back and send for him to come back. You're like, what?
Hmm.
Nah. You know he got
So
a like what?
it's bred
This is
how
shrimp.
it's bred how it's said on the pedigree.
Yeah,
Just the
yeah.
problem is he put his name in front of your name.
Put a
Right.
name on it, not in front of it, on top of it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not on it, on top of it. For 2 generations now.
Hey,
So
so you yeah, you definitely seen the Hickson dog then. How big was he?
No, I ain't never seen that was a puppy. You seen him off his puppy. He became a
Okay.
champion. I don't even know about all that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
Okay.
ain't gonna know about all
so
that.
he
Only one
went
I can say
to
I seen was Beirut.
Beirut, he was good dog.
She was a good girl, fairly game. More like back in the day you would say like a pit game, the Lever Red Junior stuff, more like pit game.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? They got a mean hour and a half. The 2 hours out, mean maybe stretching for 2 hours, So most suckers ain't going that long, but they
I
weren't.
like this little Nina. I like this little Nina
Oh,
dog.
she was mean now. She was ooh wee. The third, the what you call was the handles. Hey, the handle come a part of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
you miss a few handles, and the next thing you know, after you miss that handle, you got a whole another hour left. You might not turn out. You might not even be around to even make another handle.
Mm.
Big
So,
Tony. Big Tony said you took the whole litter back to him.
nah, hell no. Nah. He shouldn't have got none of them. Really shouldn't have got none. That was just on the strength of something to finish four. And then you got the
He was
nerve to be
just
like,
trying to
nah,
show some love.
yeah. You know how it is. You go to so-called big breeder you dealing with, and like, hey man, look, this is what I bred with your stuff. Here you go, try this out. You know, you really want to get some,
He was like,
show
"Fuck
us like you said, show some love.
that." Level
do
Yeah,
y'all
we
have do y'all have the S sport dog registered dogs?
do we have nah, we ain't registered
That's
no
why your
dog.
name wasn't in front of it.
But I'm saying, that's my
There you
point.
go.
But if it's
Where
not yours,
where
but
I
if it
have
ain't
a
yours, don't
problem
put it in there.
where I
But if
have a
it's not
problem with
yours,
them,
don't put it on there.
you gave him the dog. Why can't he put? I mean,
But why you got to put Garner's knee in it? Why you got to put
because
Garner
you
with the
don't
breeder?
have
Why
dogs
why you why?
registered through Sporting Dog. I'm
So
trying
so
to
why so
explain that to
why
you
so why is Garner the breeder though?
Yeah, he not the
Why is he
breeder.
taking credit of the breeder?
because you didn't register your
But
dog
why
through
but why
Sporting
is he
Dog.
taking credit of the breeder? He know who he was. He could put the name on there. He didn't have to put registry number. He could have put breeder DBK.
So
Breeder to this dog
he lied
DBK.
about the name, not the breeding. That's where I'm having an issue with that. When you tell me he's a liar, I think you're talking about, oh, his dogs ain't actually off of who they say they are.
Oh
They
no, that's
are.
that too.
You're
That
just
too.
mad
No,
your
no, no,
name
no,
ain't
no,
in
no,
front
no,
of
no.
it.
That
So
too.
that's where
That
I'm
too.
like,
No, no,
no.
no. That too. Cause I ain't just talking about that. I'm talking about Frisco. And if you a liar, you a liar. You can't pick and choose what you gonna lie about. Well, at least he ain't lie
Right.
about this, but he lie about that. So just imagine how many other dogs he did that to. How many of all these champion Garner dogs? They ain't really champion Garner dogs. You look at the
But
breeding.
how do
They ain't
you
the
know
crime.
he lied if you didn't DNA test nothing?
I'm
You
telling you,
can't go
I'm telling you for sure what he lied about this though. How you know he didn't lie? How you know he didn't lie? Did you DNA test Frisco
because
and
the
all them dogs
man
out of
ain't in
Frisco?
here speaking.
All right, well, look, I'm gonna speak on what I know. Then he
That's
lied
what I'm
about that.
talking about.
He lied about that. He lied about the breeding. He lied about being the breeding, doing the breeding, making the breeding. He lied for 2 generations of the breeding. So now
Dang.
I can talk about that.
Hey, this feel
And when
like
you shake and when
bulldog
you shake his
bulldog
hand,
court.
you can ask him about that. I'm gonna see if he lied, and then you can tell if he a liar or not. Ask him about history. And if he lied to you, then you can tell he had no problem lying in your face. Now if he come tell the truth, you're like, you know what, man? These other guys done bred this stuff up, and I did this, and hey, maybe he's a truthful guy. But if he comes live, you ask him the story, go call Tom. If he say anything different than what I said, then you know he a liar.
Have you had people call him and ask him,
Yes, all the time.
and
Yeah,
then
all the
he
time.
tells
Yes.
them to lie?
Yes, he telling a lie. That's the
Okay.
whole funny thing about it. We get on three-way. We used to get on three-way back in the day. Because people used to believe, oh man, y'all black dudes ain't do that. What are you talking about? Call his ass up.
Shit, what
Probably
the
got the
fuck,
whole litter.
Tom? Tom don't give
Look
a
at,
fuck what color you are.
I'm no, I'm listen,
That's
listen,
where
listen, listen
they,
what I said. Listen what I said. I
yeah,
said this was the thing. Other people
yeah,
would say you black guys didn't do that.
yeah. Them
So
racist
they were
motherfuckers.
so then we will call. No, someone was black.
Oh,
Cause everything Tom is
well,
the gray. I said, well
so
look, call him. See what he
I,
say. I just
from an
called Tom.
outside perspective, all right. If you want me to be real with y'all, so the men of color are more racist to each other than we are. You know what I mean? Towards that race, like
That's
y'all
your
y'all
belief.
y'all will hate on each other
Hey,
so
hey,
hard, and I'm like, damn.
That's your
hey,
belief,
all right.
bro.
Hey, right quick, because it's loud as shit in the shop. What I just missed? What y'all talking about with Hickson?
Huh?
What's going on with Hickson?
Oh no, I was telling you how like Tom put his name on the breeder and Tom put his name on Nina, but he ain't do that. We did that.
Oh, I know that. I know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I couldn't hear this motherfucker because the damn compressor going off. That's why I was asking. Okay.
So
Anybody got
I was just showing you an example. I was just showing him an example because you know you saying Tom such an
Well,
outstanding guy,
the reason I
and
asked,
why he proved
So
that I
that
know for sure
anybody
that he
ever
was
see any
lying.
of this stuff? This Garner Hickson Jr. Did y'all see
yeah.
this?
No,
Did
I
it work?
haven't.
Was it any good?
So that's the reason I even brought it up, or it got, like I asked questions about it. The good Garner dog that I've seen and had was off the Hickson shit, bred to the Midnight Cowboy stuff. She was double Hickson on top of double chemo,
Okay.
and she was a good ass dog. So if y'all bred that, the top shit of that, I mean, I like her. I mean, I like her a lot.
This this
Nah,
this where it's at right here though.
all our history stuff kind of faded away. I bred it to the champion boy. If you look at Beirut, we took bred it to Gadsden's champion bull boy,
Is
and
that
that was a nice litter. But like I said, they were just
champion boy? Is that Chinaman's brother, or is that
no
a different boy?
bull boy. I'm talking
Bull
about some
boy. Okay.
Gadsden. I'm talking about Gadsden. We
Okay.
did a
Cool.
champion boy too, some
Yeah.
Gadsden stuff. Yeah, that's all some Gadsden
Uh,
Bolio stuff.
interesting.
How would you feel though, elevated, if the shoes was on your feet, like this brother is saying about the joint? He just explaining, what's up, really up. You know what I mean? Like, can you understand where it's coming from? Say if you bred something and they did it to you like that. Say one of us did that to you. One of
Right.
us did that to you. So
Hey, he said Gaston's bull boy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you look at
yeah,
Beirut, yeah, look
Champion
at
bull
Beirut.
boy.
Yeah, champion bull boy.
that's
Look at
all it's about, bro.
her offspring.
That's
Hmm.
all it's about. Somebody just,
DVK Buns.
trying to
You
school you in
just
on
think
some
about
shit. They
keeping
ain't
it
trying
real.
to carry you, man.
Well, like if you have ADBA registered papers, what does the paper say?
But
They
like,
probably do say the right thing.
No, they don't. People got papers. No, I don't have. We don't have papers being put, but people have papers. That's why I'm saying like
Hmm.
the name ain't on it. It's Garner
Even
is
on
the register.
ADBA.
Garner is
That's
the
wild.
breeder.
Hmm.
Yeah, she ain't supposed to be
Solo,
that.
Solo in here. Salute Solo, to brother
It's
Solo.
supposed to say
Solo said he knew the
DVK.
cat that had little head made CH by 30 months. Bad MF.
How did
Look,
this how did this buns stuff turn out?
Oh man, he was awesome. He was awesome.
Uh,
Lost him in a chain accident by a little pregnant female. Chewed his whole face off, but he was on the chain. She got loose and ate his all eyes out and stuff like that. But I mean, his
I
only thing
see.
his whole
Oh,
thing was he
okay.
couldn't
I
breathe
see
too
what you
good.
boys doing.
Yeah.
I
King
see what
T.
you're doing. Hold on.
King T said Tom did the
Let
same
me
with
just make sure.
with his homeboy. Okay, King T. So that go another. See,
Oh,
it's popping up. Class and session. You're in the projects now. You get to hear all of it. See, these boys
I
get to
see
talk
what
down here in the
you're doing.
projects. They get to tell you something. It ain't. It's just real shit. Take it how you want. It's just real shit. They ain't lying. I don't think they lying. They wouldn't be over here lying in the projects. We ain't got
I
shit
see what
to
you're
lie
doing.
about.
And I had no problem telling him to his face he lying. Straight up.
Yeah, I know you would, bro.
Hell yeah. July
SFAK,
20, July
SFK Fred,
26th.
salute.
Ooh.
July 26th will be the pig picking. I'd love to see that in person. Just saying.
Oh, what you don't
Oh,
believe
that no, hell
No,
yeah,
I'd
oh
love
no,
to
no,
see.
that
No,
he,
ain't
I would
he
love
problem.
to
still
see
don't
that.
believe.
Oh no, oh
I
no,
just
hey,
love to
hey,
be standing there when the truth comes out. You know what I mean? If that's,
yeah.
I'd
Hey,
love to see that.
the truth been out. It's about who you gonna believe or not. You gonna believe Big Time or you gonna believe the cats who really did it. We can
Right.
talk about dynamite from this area. We can talk about dynamite more recently.
Hey, that's a good
Dynamite ain't
quote.
bred. The dynamite ain't bred. Who how he bred?
So you think he's a Cottingham stuff?
He's a Cottonham stuff. You can ask the dudes
Okay.
who got dynamite, who did dynamite, who conditioned dynamite, who ran dynamite, who bred them before they sold them back to Ghana, and they tell you from the beginning when they got the dog,
Hmm.
it was a Cottonham dog. They never thought it was nothing else but a Cottonham dog until, oh,
He said, if
Red
you really
buck.
gonna believe, is you gonna believe the big wigs or the people that really did it? That was the
That
question.
really did the work.
Interesting.
Champion Gaston's Bull Boy.
Well, I mean, like y'all fellas got to think. I'm from North Carolina, right? So like, I don't know none of you people. Like, I don't know none of the people that y'all know. You know what I mean? The first time I've ever met most of them out that way is when I went to Louisiana for the South Bottom show. Like, I know people in North Carolina. That's it. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Here, when I was a kid, I didn't see no fucking Chinaman dog until I got mine. I had never seen a Chinaman dog till I got mine. So like, uh, no, okay, so that wasn't true. I seen Azad, but I don't think he was a Chinaman dog. Let me look. He might have been.
Now, I see why this stuff,
Cuz, hey,
this
cuz,
nasty stuff.
hey, cuz. The Gaston
Yeah.
stuff you pulled up,
Oh yeah, yeah.
that Gaston Bull Boy stuff you pulled up. Big C said that's his stuff. That's his stuff.
Oh yeah, hey, that was Big
Correct.
C.
You was
That
talking
was
about what he
that
talking about? This
fire.
Bull Boy? This Bull
Hey,
Boy stuff?
Yeah, Big C said that's his stuff.
oh Big C, that's the that was that fire, Big C.
Yeah, and he showed me some dogs that shows that looked identical to that.
I'm
Big,
talking about mean, tough,
big worm.
durable,
He said the sound
and
went out. Big C
uh,
did. Can you hear us still, Big C?
I'm talking about mean, tough, durable, and get stronger as it goes on. I'm talking about stronger as it goes on. And pick up its speed and intensity as the hunt goes.
Mm.
King T said.
Mean,
King,
mean.
King T said we all know about the cap going on Bulldog Hill, but I like old Garner dogs. So salute Garner. We just keeping it real. Take it how you want. Take it how you want.
Just like Champion Bones. Yeah, they say it's gonna be a Ghana dog, but everybody say it's not a Ghana dog, and that's the people who got the dog. And he a
Y'all
bad,
seen this
bad
red
sucker,
buck, dog? Did y'all see
huh?
red buck? Did anybody see this grand champion Undertaker's red buck?
You seen him go?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't see him go.
Uh, it looked like he should. How he bred up? He bred.
And they used to have a dog with APR 190. I bred to him too, but the dog got in a kennel accident while she was pregnant with them pups, and I lost her. And I bred
DVK
some mountain man
Buns.
stuff.
That gassed in that Beirut to that bull boy. Okay. Okay.
Solo said that stuff in his neck of the woods too. Okay, Solo, I hear you.
Oh yeah, nah, that's some good. Hey, that's some good stuff. That's why I was mad to come find out that the um recall buck was the BS. You know, was cat.
Mm.
Cause, Cause I'm like, it still got that blood around. Oh man, I need to get some of that. And now people talking about telling me Bishop Cap. I was like, man, don't tell me Bishop Cap. I thought there was still some hope for some of that stuff around. Cause a boy who had a lot of it, you know, he went down, and so that lost a lot of it right there.
Ace.
Yes, sir. Solo said Wisconsin. He said that Wisconsin shit. He got that bull boy stuff in Wisconsin or something. Okay.
No,
And
he got it
and,
in
and Solo
Wisconsin.
and Solo double back and said Bishop ain't no cat. I personally know the owner. So
Oh,
yay.
Bishop ain't no cap.
Yeah, he said I personally know the owner. That's not no cat, bro.
Mm.
Ooh wee.
Damn.
Which bishop?
Well, hey,
International
that's
champion
reassuring.
bishop.
Hey, yeah. That's reassuring then. So that means
Oh
that
yeah,
stuff's still around. Yeah.
we had a granddaughter off that off bishop. My son, we had a granddaughter. That bitch got took in a raid.
Oh, dang.
Man, we had a nasty bitch.
You
Nasty
gotta hold
red
that
brindle.
Hickson blood close, man.
What they with the bishop stuff with?
Now I said you got to hold that Hickson blood close, man.
I'm finna,
Oh no, I don't got no more of that.
Oh, you ain't got no more.
Nah. That kind of
Can you?
it faded away.
Who's the one searching the peds? Is that Big Hill?
No, that's me. What's the
It
word?
faded.
Look
It
up
faded away.
look up Garner's Cadillac Rose. Bring her up real quick.
Hey, when you get done, check this out. This that granddaughter off Bishop we had. I'm finna post her in the chat right now. Y'all can just click on that.
Cadillac Rose. Where the fuck is
Yeah,
I
well, I
think
wonder
you're on
what
her
the
offspring.
what's
Click on her
working with
name
the
up there
bishop
at the
stuff.
top.
I wanna
Rough and Tough?
Yeah, just click on her name.
What you said about the Bishop stuff?
Which one is
no, I wonder
this?
what they using it
This
with,
is
crossing it with
Cadillac
now.
Rose.
Yeah,
They had mixed it with the
Cadillac Rose.
they
that
had
was
mixed
my
it
Hickson dog I was talking about earlier
they had mixed it with the World Star
for the
and the
Midnight Cowboy
Steel
shit.
City Red Man.
Double chemo on the bottom.
Oh, okay, okay.
My fault, Supreme, brother Supreme. You know I would have put your joint out. I know you told me it was in the back
Oh no,
joint.
go ahead.
Nah,
Go
nah, nah,
ahead. Just
nah. The reason I ain't go back there and look at it because I know your little young ass be always on some more other shit. Ain't no telling what I was gonna bring up on the screen. So you gotta let me know, Big Hill. I ain't fucking with you, Big Hill. Go ahead and do it. You
no,
feel what I'm saying? You gotta give me a code because I know
nah.
you, bro.
Y'all gonna like the little bitch when y'all pull up, man. Her name was Coco, aka Miss Bishop, granddaughter off Bishop.
Where you want me to put? Where you want me to go to, bro? You
Oh,
put it in the chat.
you were just on her pad. I was just trying to show him the Hickson bread to the Midnight Cowboy stuff.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't have did you like that though,
oh,
Supreme.
she
You know
looked
you,
like
bro.
chocolate black or something.
The Hickson blood, it
She
wasn't
was like
bad, but
chocolate black.
it was some we had some way better stuff than that, So it wasn't like no bad
Solo
Uh,
blood.
City.
It just naturally faded away, just on its own. Like
You see what
where
he
you
Solo
got
want
them
me to
said?
little
put?
gator
Where the
dogs.
pad at, bro?
Yeah, I seen. Yeah, my. Now I don't want to interrupt the brothers while they talk. I jump back in.
No, where the pad at, real quick, so I can pull it up.
I threw it in the
Or,
chat.
or,
Yeah,
what's the pad number? Just tell him the pad number. He can switch it out on top. It
All
might be easier
right,
for him to do that
this let me tell them the number.
instead of him opening up a new pages.
606
oh shit.
598. Yeah, my homie them was tight as hell with game line. They had a whole bunch of crab blood. They still got some of that crab blood that they was mixing with it. But they kept, man, motherfucker raised and shit, kept taking the damn puppies and shit.
Miss Bishop.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Welsh, just you
Yeah.
tell him at the Supreme at the finish with Supreme. Tell him what to pull up, Welsh. I see you back there.
Here you go, nonstop.
And a lot of
Cause
people
he
don't.
directing, he driving that shit, Welsh. So send it to Cars. I mean, just tell Cars what to pull up, Welsh, when he finished with that shit.
And like that blood like that, a lot of people ain't know I had some of that shit. I really was telling a lot of people about that shit because once I seen it and seen what it was coming off of, I kind of felt like it was precious jewels. So I like, man, that bitch was put up. She was a nice bitch. She was smart as hell, strong as hell. That bitch was. If you wasn't paying attention, that bitch would pull your arm out your socket if it was enough slack on that leash. It was a nice one though, man. If I could get some more gas and blood, bro, I swear to God,
Nah,
I'd
that's
jump
that's
on.
that's definitely what I was looking for. Some more gas stuff. Only problem I had with it, it didn't breathe too well. But it's more like it was just so intense. It didn't have no, it couldn't pace itself.
Like the act of
Right,
breeding.
Just straight bar, like man, chill out. You don't gotta go hard on the ear. Just straight. It don't pace itself.
right.
And
Man, that's a
so I
good
want to
looking
know.
dog.
Oh,
It's a good looking
and they
dog,
were
ain't it,
built,
man?
man. They was built. They was well put together. Like I say, they were durable.
Champion Bishop.
Airborne had some stuff out. Well, that's one when I bred to the airborne stuff.
Ooh, he a short order cook too.
Yeah, that's why I
41,
like. That's why I'm glad I say it's no
47,
cat. Cause people was talking about that
28,
it was cat.
35. Ooh, he's simmering.
I
Ooh,
ain't, I,
wee.
I had to learn. I had to learn to not be kennel blind, and be like, I just want this type of bloodline of dogs. Once you see there's other lines out there going crazy and worth
Mm.
having, I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, like I wasn't worried about no really honestly no bolio stuff until I seen some gas and stuff. Somebody from North Carolina, I guess, farmed out a dog for their buddy to use. They had the mem stuff, and all that Cajun man mem stuff, and in Louisiana.
Yeah.
So we like, yeah, look what I got. So shoot, let's see what this sucker got, you know. And we were like, dang, what? All right. Then you start doing a little research on them, start hearing about heartbreaking bull boy. Oh damn, hold that man, yeah. Oh no, I got something off of him. That sucker bad. Like, man, I need to see this gas and stuff. And then boom.
They say Eli
Uh,
got a little bit of that stuff. They said
and then Buddy took saw the
Eli
Gassens
monster.
dog, beat Champion Hammer one night in North Carolina, and he bought the dog and took the dog into the beast. That's how bad the dog was. The
Ooh,
grand champion of the beast.
I like this little sucker here.
Is
And that's
that real? Is that real? Solo. Yeah, you ain't putting no laugh behind it, so that's real shit. Solo said Chico condition Bishop and just stole some semen. You semen stealing. See,
maybe that's why. Maybe that's where the cat part they keep on coming in talking about.
Yeah.
Cause they what? That's what they kept on
Man,
saying Chico. They kept on saying Chico and it was cat with Chico. But I ain't know. I thought they were talking about the dog itself was cat. So maybe that's where that cat conversation keep on popping up.
that nigga
I ain't know
stole some
that.
semen. That nigga stole some semen. Chico, hey Chico, you need to be chilling, yo. Chico
he
out
a
here
fly
stealing
now.
semen.
He be fly his ass off back in the
Like
day, huh?
this right here.
Hey, that's Carver, man.
I like this stuff here,
The
right
Carver
here.
Carver go
Yeah,
take them girls
yeah.
over there to Earl Tudor house.
Ooh, I like this.
Oh,
Gas.
and while he inside messing with them ladies, Carver in the back breeding his dogs.
Man,
Ooh,
underlay for the overplay, huh?
Mm-hmm.
ooh.
I'll bring you some little entertainment, old fella. Oh yeah, man, you so nice. He
Who say
outside.
who say the projects ain't got no dogs and ain't got no dog, man? All these dog men and all this knowledge down here in the project. Salute y'all, man. Salute y'all, brother. Salute.
Man,
Boy, you know that's where it
Salute,
be really
fellas.
at.
who was breeding this shit, man? Y'all boys was on some shit. Yeesh.
See, I wanted to see it with that with the firecracker stuff.
210.
Now that's another little blood I was always looking for. Once I seen it, I ain't know, you hear about it, you don't think nothing of it, you don't think nothing. But when you see it, you're like, what the?
Right. It's something different.
Like, oh, what is this? Oh no, I need to find. Then you realize, dang, another one bred like that doing pretty good. Another one bred like that doing pretty good.
Hey, Welsh, did Welsh put that pedigree up? What I got? Just read off the last four numbers,
Last 6.
last six numbers. He
Yeah,
put something in the back jump. The last six.
and then you can just
He
Oh,
replace
put
it.
she acting like
it's 919126. If you can get that card,
919126.
919216.
Oh, 216.
Yeah,
Hold on, this thing acting slow. It want to slow up now.
Uncle Willie, salute.
Uncle Willie.
Well, Uncle Willie don't pull it up on us. Salute, Uncle Willie.
Yeah, in the
I bet
woods
Uncle
up in
Willie.
here,
Hey,
in the
I bet, I
woods.
bet, I bet Uncle Willie can know some old school cap. I bet you Uncle Willie know he got. I know he got to know some old school cap.
Yeah,
You know
in
how
the
them dogs
woods,
really bred.
in the woods up in here. You got
In the
shit.
woods, in the building, home team
Yeah,
in the building. Salute.
hell yeah. And you got Fred up in here too.
Oh, Fred.
Yeah,
What up,
Fred up
Fred?
in here.
Yeah, I ain't seen the chat. I'm moving and grooving right now.
In the woods, say he just chilling. He just rolling up and drinking a little coffee, getting ready to go clean the yard up.
Yeah, what's going on with this? All right, let me. It's acting slow.
Welsh, they ain't letting us pull it. Oh, they let.
Hold on, hold on. Let me try one more time.
Uh,
Oh, Welsh
Nine
must got
one
some real
nine.
cap up there or something. They don't want nobody to see.
Yeah.
Restricted.
Hold on, I had to. Yeah. Hold on, I can't show this one.
Like, nah, the internet's like, nope. Welsh about to drop something on a bombshell on us. Like, nope.
Yeah, man, this is
pressure, salute
hey,
pressure,
man.
salute the pressure.
Pressure in the
Pressure salute,
building.
bro. Big dog.
Why it's saying it can't be
Crusher talking about this good morning cap going on over here.
Good morning, El Capitan.
He said, look up. He said if you can't get it, look up Macho Caesar. You heard? Macho
Ain't
Caesar.
nobody,
Machos.
ain't nobody on the panel planning on being in that Made Digital Dog Show, is there?
Yeah.
Cause I'm out here conditioning while I'm on the panel. What you doing? Oh, okay.
What did he say? Macho, what was it?
Macho
Macho.
Caesar.
Yeah, Macho Caesar.
Uh,
still, computer still saying cat.
This say come back tomorrow.
yeah, it's hating right now. It's crazy. And
They
I
said
got
nope. We don't.
Hey,
good
hey,
internet too.
hey, Welsh, you got Welsh. I don't know what kind of cap you got. They ain't even the computer ain't fucking with it.
Computer like nah.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Hold on, let me pull
They
this
trying
up.
to hurry and race it like they doing Jackie Robinson records.
Macho boy,
Oh,
Is that Caesar?
it's
Black Caesar,
Dramacide.
Macho boy.
Is that it? Is that it? Welsh. Welsh said,
No.
look at Murder in the East. Murder in the East breeding. The son. He said, look. He said, Murder in the East breeding.
Murder of the East.
Welsh got us looking all over the place. All up in the
They
motherfucking
trying to
woods.
they got
Looking
the
for
cap
cats.
hidden.
Looking for cats in the
Looking for
woods and
cap.
shit. Got this motherfucking Easter cat hunting
Macho
instead of Easter
Caesar.
egg hunting.
You see the eggs cost so much that them people starting to paint potatoes.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Because the East cost. I
Cause
mean, the
the
Oh,
eggs
eggs
cost so
cost
much.
so much, so they
Yeah.
paint potatoes this year.
hey, it's Welsh Kennels Macho Caesar.
Welsh Kennels.
So you gonna have some Easter French fries.
Shout out Welsh.
So it's the Garner's double bread on Garner GTO Caesar, and on the bottom it's the like Macho Bear stuff.
Oh shit. The cap got Garner stamped on it. Goddamn it.
Macho Boo.
Macho boo. Everything macho.
Macho Boo.
And we'll see. I see it Welsh.
No,
Goddamn
Macho Caesar.
it. Big C said, "Got y'all looking for Scooby Doo." Oh shit. Big C crazy.
I really need to bring up breaking there. You can tell everybody about Doc Holliday.
Bring up who?
And the real cap, the person who really had Doc Holliday.
Oh, who had something to do with Doc Holliday? Who put
Oh,
the cap on?
There we
That's Bo
go.
Boy out there in Louisiana. That was his dog.
And who put the cap on though?
Garner.
Going to put that cap
Damn.
on. Oh shit.
Who's B? Is it B Lloyd's Doc Holiday?
Yeah.
Who's B Lloyd?
That's old boy in Louisiana.
That it says he's the owner.
Yeah, I'm talking about the breedings because he put Doc Holliday on Garner Yard and how Doc Holliday really bred. Now he'll tell you exactly how Doc Holliday really bred and
No, stop.
How Garner won when he won his dog back and saw that Lloyd was breeding so much that Garner killed his
Yo,
dog.
somebody put non-stop off guard down here. Here the project. The project stomping
So
on guard ass.
He beat him to death. He beat him to death with a backhoe. Cause the brother wanted his dog back that he loaned out to him to use because he saw that how he's producing.
What'd he do?
Seize the
Beat the
back
dog
for his
beat the dog to death
daughter.
with a backhoe.
Who did that?
Bruce
Garner.
Willis Caesar.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Don't
Oh
let the
my goodness.
ASPCA hear that.
So you ain't about to get that. You ain't
Oh
about to
my
get that
goodness.
back.
Oh wow. Shit, man. God get wicked when it come down to that shit, huh?
And he ain't bred the way they say he bred. He
God
what you call a
damn.
brother.
Oh my gosh. Ah.
it says he's off a spike to Miss Molly. How's he actually bred?
Which I think the real breeding up there, if you look at when I said look at the bottom side, he ain't off a spike. He's supposed to be somebody's brother. I forgot who little mate brother he's supposed to be.
This right here, Welsh. This little Caesar to the macho boot.
He's the
The
brother to
macho
little
Caesar.
Gator.
Nah, he's supposed to be Chinaman's brother.
That's
Yeah, Big Tony. He's stomping on their hero. He's suplexing them and everything. Oh shit. Hey, we ain't taking them off of me. We ain't
And this is
taking
for
them
the
off of me.
and this for the person who had him that was actually his dog.
I don't know.
LS Swap Keisha. That's nice. That's nice. I like the name.
Hey, Texas Chainsaw Gardner.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I have a hard time believing that he did what you said he did.
I
As
bet.
far as the backhoe,
Hey,
I don't give a shit. I have a hard time believing that.
hey, I bet you do. You don't want to believe something like that.
I
But
mean,
guess
like,
what? Ask the person who had him. You like you
why? Okay, why would he kill him with a fucking backhoe when he has the stuff to euthanize him right there?
when he has what?
The medicine to put him to sleep. It's the same thing they use to
Man,
cause
You
all
got,
this.
you got some of this red
you think he
meat
gonna go over there and try to put something, man?
with the wops right here.
Wow.
It just
I got some of this, Welsh.
Hey, ask him. Why don't you ask him and see what he tells you?
hell yeah. You write all these questions down and send them to me on Facebook Messenger, and I'll call him and ask him them questions.
There's only two questions. How what you had to do with Hickson? You had nothing to do with Hickson, and you killed on what you call with a backhoe.
He gonna look. He don't FaceTime because he gonna look at you crazy as hell, elevate.
First you gonna know.
I would
First you
just
gonna
say
realize
so.
how the hell you know
Yo,
that. First you
It,
gonna
what
look
you
at it
do?
like how the hell you know that.
Make sure you stop at Walmart and get him a couple caps. So when he lied, you can just go ahead and give him a bag of caps.
I mean, like claiming a dude squished
Oh
the dog with a
shit.
fucking backhoe. That's like big claims, bro. I'm just saying.
It's not a big claim. Is what
That's
happened.
big claims.
It's not a claim. Is what happened.
You was, I mean, like you.
Put like this. Put like this.
So everything you're
Listen,
giving
hold on
us is
until Garner
third-hand information. Every
until
fucking thing you've said has been third-hand information from somebody
actually
else.
no,
No, it's first
actually
hand.
no. I'm talking about Beirut. I'm talking about what you talking about. I'm talking. Didn't I just told you I was literally standing where the dog was at? That's not third hand.
That's
I'm talking
first
about
hand.
squishing the dog with a fucking backhoe. That's a big claim, dude.
Well, why don't you ask him and see what he tells you before you say
That'd be
no?
that would be like
Ask him.
saying I
Ask him.
smacked my
Have
kid.
have a cap.
Ask him. Go ahead and ask
Have
him.
a cap made up for each joint. He
Why don't
said
you before you
the
say I'm
backhoe cap.
lying, you
Had a
ask him.
backhoe cap.
I'm telling
Had
you
a
what the owner
backhoe cap.
said.
Right here.
Had a backhoe cap on deck. Had a breeding cap on deck, and had that other cap hat on deck. And each one he capped to just had him the hats. Like, did you do some backhoe shit? Had him the hat. Had him the hat on the backhoe
Well, like,
jump.
Yeah.
On the backhoe joint, had him one of them John Deere joints.
The big
Ask him.
link. Yeah, don't swallow it, girl. Damn, chill out.
all I'm saying is accusing him of being the bulldog killdozer is fucking crazy.
The chat said, "Call him right now, goddamn! Put him on speaker.
Because that is nuts.
Pull him. Call him. Hey,
Call him
call
right
him.
now. Put him on speaker, goddamn it! Yeah, this is how we
And
go down the project.
and for if you knew like you really kind of was in tune and everything, this not like no new this not no new shit. This is actually something that's been said millions of times, and he never said no. So this is not like nothing like it might be new to you, but I'm talking about going back during those days. This was nothing new. Just
Man,
like
you might
Hickson,
get high.
like you didn't know nothing about Hickson, but then Wichita came in. What y'all talking about? Oh yeah, I know that. So you didn't know
Elevator,
nothing about that, but that's something
elevator.
known.
The Cap Brothers said they gonna make you ain't gotta go Walmart. The Cap Brothers, King T and them said they gonna make you one special with the John Deere backhoe on that jump. And,
The king of the heel joint.
John Deere cap jump made for you when you ask him that shit. Especially from the Cap Brothers, King T and them. Salute,
You never know. He might tell you the
salute the Cap
truth.
Brothers.
He might bust out laughing and tell you the truth. You
Yeah,
never know.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard these type of problems out good brother Mims.
No.
Nah,
No.
just like you don't hear no problems at Good Brother Mills when he had the registry.
No. Hell no.
But now everything messed up with the registry.
I dealt straight with Judy, and man, they were straight up.
And they were straightforward. Do
Yes.
do more than what they needed to do.
Hell yeah! If you send them too much, me and Dre both sent them too much money, and they sent it back to
Man,
us.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now the new registry call you to ask for more money.
Yeah.
Big C said. Big C said we wrong for letting brother NONSTOP beat up our garden like that. He said he can't even laugh at this one.
He done fucking armbarred
Well,
the
I
nigga.
mean,
Hey, just ask them. Go ahead and ask them first.
Yeah,
Ask
man. We
ask them how Doc Holliday died.
I might got to change the title to this joint. But somebody beat the brakes off Tom Gardner at the cookout.
Right.
But like I said, this ain't
Put
nothing.
some
This ain't even
pads on
nothing. This ain't even
Gardner
nothing
right
like
now.
it may be new to the new
Pads.
age, dog man. But this ain't nothing new.
They done beat the brakes off this boy. Put some pads on this nigga.
Just like how Frisco say Garner's Frisco when he ain't even the one who bred Frisco.
Uh,
He didn't breed Frisco. You know what I'm saying?
Salute, Pyrex. Hey, yo, he's starving that man. Pyrex said NONSTOP breakfast ain't even over yet.
shout out Ready Red. I got a bottom mountain dim off this right here.
So can y'all explain that? Cause that's just wide open. But no, he get away with that. How is he Garner's
Bottom
Frisco and
mountain
he
dim.
ain't breed Frisco?
why has Vinny never said nothing about it?
Benny used to say something about it all the time. They used to get into it all the time about it. And
Why does it
go
not
back
get
20
talked about
years.
anymore?
That's my whole point. Why?
Like,
Why?
how
Why?
old are
Why?
you?
Why? Why?
How old are
Why?
you?
Old enough to been
No,
around so
if
long enough.
that don't mean shit to me. How old are you? I'm asking because I'm gonna compare it to how old I am and tell you why I might not know any of this
Oh no,
information.
that's what I'm telling you.
Old enough don't tell me shit.
I'm talking about old enough to send
damn.
dogs off
I
of
mean,
Frisco.
I ask a legit question.
The-
What does it matter if you say you're 55, if you're 45, if you're 47? Old enough.
Old enough.
Hell, I'm old enough. I mean, that just don't mean shit. Somebody really
Old enough to
talking will
see a
tell
dog
me.
off of Frisco.
If you
Old
want to
enough
well,
really
off a
give
hey,
dog
me
off Frisco.
well,
information, then you would
well
give me the
said.
actual answers, not some walked around ass bullshit. Is what I'm
Well,
talking
Hey,
about.
Saying
elevated.
old enough to
We
see
just want you to
Frisco. You
well,
don't
elevated. We just
understand
want
that?
you to. We want you to know we still fuck with
Where
you,
your
elevated.
comprehension?
Well, that's cool.
We
But all
still
I'm
fuck with
saying
you,
is when I
elevated.
ask you a legit question, why the hell you got to walk around it?
It's
If
not
you
a walk
respect me,
around. I'm old enough to
old
see
enough.
Frisco. Old enough to see Frisco, seen
So you're
dogs off of Frisco.
45.
Yeah, older than that.
Older than
See,
that.
well,
Good.
see,
Old
then why?
enough.
That's what I'm talking about. If you're trying to give me real information and drop me actual information, tell me how old you are. I can respect you, and I'm like, well, shit, I'm fucking half your age. You
That's
know what
why
I
I
mean?
told you.
I'm
That's what
three
I told you
quarters your
earlier.
age.
That's
You
why
might
I
be
told you
85.
earlier.
You
That's
might be
why I
walking
told you
that dog with a
earlier.
cane.
That's why I say I started off
hey,
early. I'm talking about way back then, before what y'all
hey,
seen. I'm
I,
You
talking
we
about
don't
don't.
what y'all
sound
We in
that
the
old.
seen.
projects, Big C. We don't grab nobody. We in the projects. I ain't grabbing nobody. They might go on me for grabbing them. They all right. Let me see. Let me see.
So
Let me
I'm
see
talking
what they
about
said.
people who actually had Doc Holliday, not people who seen great grandson of Doc Holliday. I'm talking about the person who actually had Doc Holliday.
I'm letting bro get his thing off. Shit, he could get his thing off. It
I'm
ain't
talking about people who actually
shit.
bred to Frisco and kept on breeding to Frisco and had 6, 7 litters off Frisco, and they can tell you different when they had Frisco dogs and stuff that wasn't Frisco dogs. I'm talking about the person who actually worked on Garner's yard. Now you can ask him about his yard boy who went to Brazil when he started
Fred
doing his
said,
MMA.
non-stop. Fred said, Paw.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, hey, but what does age got to do with the information, though?
That's my hope. It don't
Elevated.
matter.
Why
Because
you ask those type of questions? Like what?
there's a
Those
missing
type of
link of
questions
where
could be
people
taken
were
as offensive.
sharing knowledge.
Can I say it again?
There was a missing link of a time where people were sharing knowledge from 2000 to,
Man, it seems
I
like you
mean,
just looking for an out for
5
somebody
years
lying,
ago.
man. You looking for an
No,
out for somebody
I'm
lying. You
talking
looking for
about
an out,
the
man.
knowledge coming to me.
Yeah,
Why
but
I
like,
might not understand.
just accept it. You ain't even got to believe it. Just accept it, and you can go holler at your folks about it. You getting it from the projects. Just say that's what they was talking
They
about down
ain't
the
my
projects.
folks.
But
They ain't
damn,
my
which
folks.
Uh,
where you?
Tom Garner,
What,
Tom Garner don't know me from fucking Adam, bro.
all right, well, shit. Wait, I
I
wouldn't
mean,
be able to
So
tell
you
because
did.
you
I
acting like
thought
you his
you
stepson over this motherfucker.
He
You
acting
acting
shit.
like
like
you
he's
his,
defense. He
you
acting
acting
but
like
like
you
I'm
he's
his
not
fucking
defense
saying
attorney.
stepson
even
over this
about
motherfucker.
Tom Garner. What I'm talking about is I'm missing the information, right? I'm trying to take it from you fellas, but then when I ask, well, how old are you to compare it? You know
But
what I
why
mean?
you gotta ask
Old
us our
enough.
age and
Well,
shit? Why we
Like
gotta ask
I'm
well,
just
that? Did you
supposed to
ask?
take you
like,
fucking word
Did
for
well,
it?
you ask
look,
Gardner his age when he told you some shit?
Hell
Did you
yeah,
ask
he's
God
70 fucking
look,
two or
look,
something
big
like
hill,
that.
big hill. When
what?
somebody lawyer trying to be their defense attorney, they need all the evidence. So
Yeah.
you
I'm
elevator
not
need
worried
the
about
evidence.
Tom. That's where y'all are missing it. I'm talking about the reason I might have not got the information was what I was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah, but
like I
man,
Tom,
said,
it's
it's
just
I
before, it's
just
before
turned
information,
you.
man.
27.
You can't be around here just asking people
It's
ages
still
and
there
shit
because
because
it's
they
like
giving
like I
you
said, this
fucking
not
nine,
like
asking
uncommon.
people ages
And
and
if you're
shit.
in
Like,
North Carolina,
What the fuck does your age matter?
put like
right,
this, somebody,
right.
You
That's what
said
we
you were
try to tell you. That's what
55.
we try to tell you. Why is you
cause
asking?
some
It
it could
must
be a
matter to you.
teenager, it
Oh
could be a
my
teenager
god.
come tell me something, and I'm like, damn, I ain't know that. It's like, yeah, this is what I researched, and tell me something. They do that all the
Yeah, hell yeah,
time.
it's like talking to a
I'm,
brick wall. Fuck.
That's what we saying to you. It's like talk to a brick wall. God damn it, you don't want to believe in the shit.
Because
Tom
I
Jr.
hate half-ass information. If you want to
Man,
give me the real
they gave you
what's
all
information,
I mean,
tell
types of
me.
what more information do you need?
they gave you all types of information. Tom Jr. They gave you all types of
No. Tom
information.
Jr.,
So
man, fuck
how you
you,
feel
bro.
about
Man, hey,
how you
straight up, fuck
Why
you,
I
wait,
gotta
wait,
Tom
be
wait,
Jr.
wait,
why I gotta
wait,
be fucking
elevator,
you
wait,
though?
wait, wait,
Why I
calm
gotta be
down,
fucking
calm
you?
down,
No, no,
elevator.
chill
Elevator,
out.
calm down, G.
No,
Chill out,
no, no,
elevator.
no, chill out. No, no, that's cool. That's cool. No, but why I
When
gotta
the
be fucking me
fucking
though? Cause I called you Tom Jr. You wanna say fuck
when the
me, that's
fuck did I
cool.
call you anything? Flat out, I ain't called you nothing.
Yeah, but
I
you
ain't
just
called you
said fuck me.
shit.
Yeah, I
You
still
said
called you
fuck you
Tom Jr. though,
too.
but either
Yeah,
way,
fuck
man.
you for that, bro. Straight up. And
All
wait till
right,
this
but okay.
competition. I'm gonna stomp your ass out, bro. You what? See y'all
Okay.
later.
Ooh,
Straight
that's what
fuck
the
up.
fuck. Now Supreme get to talk now. Now Supreme get to. You ain't winning
That's what's
shit in
up.
May.
That's what's up. That's what's
That's
up.
fucked up.
That's what's up.
You ain't winning shit in
You gotta
May.
get thicker skin.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
see.
you a little sensitive.
No, he
Yeah,
Nah.
cool. That's how I
man.
get. That's how I get the
That's how I
project,
get in the
man. That's
projects.
how
Why?
I get the
That,
project sometimes, man. It's cool. It's
the Rage
cool.
Edge come out.
It's still cool.
Why four fucking dudes gonna sit there and act like you're fucking holding information from somebody? Like get
Nobody
we're
holding
You
asking
it.
know,
straight
Hold on, why
up.
you gotta
I
say so,
ask you
dude?
out of
hey,
We're
respect.
not
it's
holding.
about
We're
you
not
to go
holding. What
do your
information are we
research.
holding? I'm not. Ain't nobody say, "Oh, I'm not going to tell you that."
Who is this? Wait a
Don't be
minute.
asking
Like,
people their age like that fucking matters, dude.
you hold on. I thought you was the one asking the ages.
Yes. Because I was comparing it to the lack of knowledge there from a certain amount of time. Not got nothing to do with who was around what when.
But
You know what I'm
that's what I
saying?
was saying. That's what I said in the very beginning.
But why?
If you
Why
was
get
listening to
bad at
me,
the
I was saying,
information though? Why
yeah,
get
I
bad
was
at
saying
the
that
information?
this is before. I'm not talking about what's going on now. Like I can't talk about the Santos dog. Maybe a little bit. 'Cause I know what people tell me about it. But I can talk about dogs I seen off of supposed to be off of Garner Spike, and that's why I pulled up that dog.
I'll tell you why I asked your age, right? You was gonna say you were this age then, and I was gonna say, well, I was probably like two, so that's why I don't have the information. See
Oh
what
no,
I mean?
I know that's that, but that's why I already said that. That's what I was saying. I already
But
said
when
that. I
you
know
say
why.
old
I
enough,
already.
that I have enough respect to ask you a question, and you say old enough, as in you don't even respect me enough to answer it back legit, is what I was talking about.
I mean, but that was my answer though. You can't.
Old
That,
enough,
yeah, I'm
like
old
you're
enough.
walking
I think
around with
I'm.
a cane, and I'm just supposed to respect it. Like hell, respect
Nah,
goes both
but
Well,
guess
ways,
what
right?
what?
I'm
But guess
saying, if
what?
he done told you he
If
was
I was
15
20,
years old, would have
yeah, and I'm
made it
telling you the
better.
right information. All
Yeah.
right, Petra.
Yeah.
What if I'm Breaky's grandson, who owned Doc Holiday, and he about 16, 17, and he telling you this? What my grandfather did. You wouldn't respect him because he's 17?
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
like,
reading what Big C said.
would you respect him? Like, it don't matter who's telling you, as long as the information correct. And like I said, if you don't believe it, just ask him and see what he say to you. Now, if he lied to you,
Because
that's on him. But all you can do is just ask him.
and
Big
then
C, Big C,
But
you
you never
trying,
know. He old
Big C,
enough. He
you
might
know
be like,
damn well, Big C, you trying to explain to us. Don't explain to us. You better be explaining to him. You better find the right words to say to him what he doing. You trying to tell
Big
us,
C
you trying to
met
tell us
me
leave
and
you
shook
alone.
my hand.
Like he good. Look, you good in the cookout. We ain't gonna do nothing till you good at the cookout. You know you good elevated. Ain't nothing wrong, you know what I mean? But you hey, it is what it is. Tom Jr., that's how Tom Jr., bro.
Nah. Yeah. See, that's where I have the problem. You ain't gonna go call me shit when I don't know that motherfucker from Adam, bro. How you gonna
Bro,
call me
call him
Tom
something
Jr.?
back,
You
man.
defending them. You defending the brother. You
I don't
defending the
care
You
good
what
brother.
Tom
defending him,
does.
bro.
I don't give a shit what Tom
But
does.
then,
I
but you,
want to
but
know
you
the
said
truth for
you said
Why
he's a
me.
you
great man.
defending
You
him?
shook your hand, and I won't believe that because he looked me in my face, and so you must believe him in some type of way to not believe what I'm saying. And all I'm saying is
Dory
go
said,
ask him.
The
Dory said, relax,
breedings,
guys. Just relax.
the
Just go
breedings, all
just go
that
ask
stuff,
him. Just
that
go
can be
ask him.
whatever, right? That's whatever. I don't give a shit.
Hey, we
But
should
to
be doing a
tell,
little bit. We
Talking
should be
about
doing a lot
some
more of
ready
this right
red,
now.
bro.
it don't
Breeding
matter.
up his shit. Fuck what y'all talking about. Look at this ready red shit he
The
breeds up.
fuck is that noise?
That's a dog. That's how they work. Sometimes
I
they be
about to say, yeah, I about to say that sound like a dog really wanted to do something.
right.
Hey, that's supreme shit right there.
I like this right here, ready red.
Say something, bro.
Guys
Say
got
something,
ready
say something.
red. Got some ready red stuff up on the screen, y'all. He been yelling about for a minute. He must say, look at this ready
Man,
red shit.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
What,
I
what's
feel
what's
you.
up
I feel
there?
you, Carl.
I'm just saying. He bred it. He bred it back to that El Titere. You dig what I'm talking about? That might work right there. 60 wins in 4 generations. Definitely a special breed.
God dang, 61 4
And that
generation. Hold on, what's how's it bred?
I rock hoes, you rock fellas.
How's it bred? I can't
This
can't
that
look at it.
LT today.
Oh,
This
the
that
LT
really
tray.
red. That pachanga
Oh, the
to the tan
pachanga with the.
cross stuff.
Oh, okay. They bring it with that. And they bring that stuff with that some type of buck stuff, that pachanga stuff that's working out pretty good, huh?
Yeah, they look, they putting that LT today back on that LT today, and this it seems to be
Yeah.
Okay,
But see, the
hey,
LT tray
hey,
look like when
I
they
want to
bred back
address
to his
this.
stuff, they did better. You know, they got better dogs.
yeah.
He said elevated. How many times have you laughed joking on each other? You in the mix now. That's cool. You can call me Little Shane Rose all you fucking want to. I got a daddy. That's where I have a problem with it. Tom ain't my motherfucking daddy. I'm Little Shane Rose. So
Bro. You
that's
can't
where I
let
have
us
a
get
problem.
underneath
Okay,
your
that white
skin like
dog, that
that,
white
bro.
dog skin, that white dog
You can
Bro,
still
call me Little
scratching.
Shane
That
Rose.
white dog still scratching.
elevated,
Salute, elevator, salute,
elevated,
bro.
bro,
Salute.
elevated, bro. This was we go. You can't let us get. You just got to take this shit in stride with it, bro. You'll have your chance to get back down on us later, bro. Just the
Man,
No, because
this
projects,
is
I'm
bro.
not.
line
I'm
bred.
not gonna
This
hate
is
on Big
line
Hill.
bred
He's
LT
older
today
than me.
right here,
We
bro.
not we not
I
doing
ain't
no
gonna
hating,
call
bro.
It's
You
him.
not
gotta
hating. It's not hating.
we gotta understand the difference between what we
I ain't
doing in
gonna
these
call him
projects,
some
bro.
goofy looking croc ass fool. You know what I mean? Croc wearing ass
That ain't
fool.
hating.
When
That's
he
just treating
loses,
the motherfucker.
I ain't gonna do it. I have respect for him because he's older, and I know he's older. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I know he's had his skin.
Bro, I'm trying to let you know you good over you good. You good.
Call me
You
Little
gonna, hey,
Shane Rose
listen,
if you want to.
listen. You might get called Tom Jr. over here, man, for certain. Hey, listen, it ain't no thing, though. It ain't no thing, like you say, it ain't no thing, bro. And matter of fact, bro, I, I apologize for that. I apologize for calling you Tom Jr. Is that
Well,
cool? That cool?
I appreciate it.
All right,
It's
bet.
Little Shane
I'm
Rose from
still,
now on.
I'm
Little
still
Shane
beating
Rose.
that
Don't
ass at
forget it.
Mado at the Digital Dog Show at Mado.
Yeah,
Still
hell yeah.
You,
get
Which
on the
one?
soft part of your ass.
you still getting that
No, I'm
ass beat
competing with three
Mado.
dogs now.
It don't matter. Bring all three of them. They all gonna lose to me.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah, yeah,
nah,
Talk
yeah.
that
That's my
shit.
turn to argue.
Talk that shit.
nah.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
conditioning right now. While you arguing, I'm conditioning.
so what?
Hey,
All right.
It'll
hey,
suck to
right
do
here,
all
Ready
that and still
Red.
fucking lose.
See that Andromeda girl right here? This a good one here, y'all.
Salute.
Andromeda is a
Which
good one.
dog you conditioning?
The black one.
What is it? The male? Gabriel?
No, the female.
Oh.
Goddamn it, Angelina
Well, then
Jolie.
let's put Jarvis and Gabriel in on something.
Who the fuck is Gabriel?
Ain't that your dog?
No,
Oh, who's the other one? What's the other black male you got?
man. Look, I got one dog. I'm bringing the female, bro. That's it.
Oh, okay.
I like him.
I don't even think we've ever talked about that, Big Hill. What dog are you bringing?
I'm bringing a dog named Zipper and a dog named what's her name? Minka.
I don't know what
Oh
work,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
this work,
I'm gonna have
y'all.
Rogue and Jarvis.
Okay.
I don't know if anything y'all got work. This work.
Damn.
This pay for
Well
Christmas.
said. Well said. Well said. What work?
This.
I can't. For some reason, I can't make the
That's
chat go
all.
down. So like the screen's always small.
Sauce.
I don't know if it's something I did. I ain't do shit.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
This dumb as chat.
Still trying to learn this stuff.
DT said one of my white brothers defended Tom the other night when we was talking. They love old Tom G.
Or do they love him?
Yeah, Big C said he can't see it either. I think the chat stays up, so it makes it hard to see the screen.
Wow. He said, "What work?" And it's in his dog. That's crazy.
We got a 5 mile walk
Yeah.
later on tonight.
He said, "What work?" It's
He
in your
said Ready.
dog.
He said Ready Reds never owned offspring off Bane X and never bred to him.
No, we talking about
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
here's
talking about Bane X Daddy, Dark Knight.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we talking about Bane X Daddy,
Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
right? Remember the dog you was saying what work? Bane X Daddy Welsh. That's what we was talking about.
Man, how they gonna load this?
which
They
which
say
dogs
just
does
zoom
that
in.
come
They
down?
say just zoom in. Elevated. Somebody said just zoom in.
I can't cause of StreamYard.
Oh,
If I was just on the YouTube channel, I
You can
could, but
do it.
we're through
Yeah.
StreamYard.
Macho
StreamYard.
Bully. I don't know what
Oh,
this
you can't.
is.
You ain't gonna be able to watch both at the same time. You on StreamYard. You either gotta pick the chat
Yeah.
or the screen.
Ooh, I like this little thing right here. She look. Oh no, that's Slugger. That's a man. I like how he look. House of Pain. Sparky.
Somebody
From
behind
that
me.
black ass to that boil stuff.
Let's see.
Nah. I like how he said,
Slugger.
nah, bye, fuck it. Leave it alone.
Old Slugger.
What we smoking on, man? Roll up some of this sticky.
What we about to roll up? Pink Gators.
salute Skip.
About to roll up some of these pink Gators.
Okay. That
What
sound
is
Pink
mighty
this?
Gator.
tasty.
Yeah. I about to say
Gorillas.
that sucker like it sound like it tastes good.
Man,
I
I
say
know
Pink
Welch over there
Gator.
blowing.
Nonstop gonna have Gardner driving down the projects and shit, sending people down the projects.
Newman's
I don't know
Red.
what's up. He don't care. He know his name bigger than all that, so he can get away with all that.
Pretty much. All you gotta do is smile,
Yeah.
shake your hand, take a
So
picture with you.
just imagine how many pedigrees would be different if he wasn't doing that.
Mm,
What would you really be looking at Garner as his great breeder? If all the dogs had somebody else's name on it?
mm.
Oh shit! I started the game. Wait, man, go ahead, stop
God
beating up on
damn.
him again. Go ahead, Nonstop. Go ahead, eat your plate, man. Go ahead. That man,
No,
that man.
I'm just serious.
No, that's real though.
Like King T said, his boy did it. Caesar got some suspect stuff of who really owned and all that stuff in it. So if all these other people doing the breeding, just like the dog I showed, like Bones. Right now, Bones, if you look at it, Bones is a champion Garner dog. Garner had nothing to do with that dog or anything to do with that dog, and breedings or none of that. And the past 15 years, 20 years, 15 years.
Mm,
But if you go breed Bones right now, rest assured it's gonna be Garner, 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 Garner. You better tell Garner dog.
mm. Just erase. It's just like you ain't even there, huh?
You ain't even there.
That's crazy.
Like, hold on, he ain't breed that dog to that dog, and then bred that dog to that dog, and bred that dog to that dog to get all these dogs.
Mm.
But hey, he got a registry. Just like hey, kind of what Kobe did. Look like everybody falling in suit, huh? Kobe got his registry. Next thing you know, all the dogs got changed. Everything off of Kobe. The Hills brothers and all them dogs and more. None of that. Everything off of Kobe.
I might need to start going live and just call that shit the bulldog cap.
And watch. We seen a new generation of it. Cause watch what's gonna happen with Bonafide. We seen it already.
Man,
Everything about to be Macho Bear.
You
Everything
said
about to be
everything.
Puma. Everything.
Oh wait, I take a quarter, you know.
Oh yeah, and then Macho Bear, they went to go breed the Macho Bear. Macho Bear in the cage with another male dog laying down with each other.
mm,
Yeah, and they're like, nah, this thing can't be the dog that's throwing all them dogs. They ain't saying he ain't throwing, but when they went to breed to him, and then guess what? They didn't breed to him when they saw that.
Oh wait,
Craig went and got Macho Bear and said, hold on, who you getting? I'm getting them right now. He was in a cage, one of them, not even a big cage, one of them 4x4 cages, laying down with another male dog. Like they were homies.
Hmm.
And he said, nah, I don't want to breed to that.
you talking about off that?
macho.
You saying off that Macho
Macho
Bear
Bear
2
2.
stuff?
What's the Macho Bear 2? Yeah, that's it. Macho Bear 2.
Cause if I'm not mistaken, you might have a hand in this, sir. You might,
Uh,
because everywhere we keep popping up and you keep saying these names, we keep seeing the receipts pop up right here. Who is Macho Bear
I got him pulled
2
up right
Jam?
now.
That's DVK's Sapphire. Hmm. Hmm.
but not saying
You
he ain't
asking
throwing.
for receipts? I was just, you know.
Not saying that sucker ain't throwing. Or
Mm,
when they breeding to it, because they getting successful dogs out of it.
Yeah, it seemed like
mm.
But
Titan Killers wasn't caring.
that's how he was. If you want to think about performance, he'll lay down with another male dog and chill.
That's crazy.
Macho
That's
Bear 2. Produced
Hmm.
it
Puma.
wasn't a female. It wasn't a female dog either. It was another
Nah, it
male
was a
dog.
male, another male dog. And that's what
Oh,
made old boy. That's what made old boy don't breed to him. He said, "Oh man, oh nah." But he had already seen good dogs off him. That's what made him go breed to him because they was getting good dogs off of him. How you doing?
right. That's that crazy
Okay.
shit,
And
man.
you gonna move that? All right. Perfect.
Hey,
Sound like you directed dump trucks.
nah,
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Hell yeah.
Literally.
did you see this
Hell
little
yeah.
Kim dog?
Did I see who?
Lil Kim, the airtight and black ice's Lil Kim. Did you ever get to
Nah,
see her?
nah, nah.
Okay. She looked like some good
How you doing,
bucket
sir?
stuff. You dig what I'm talking about? Bred through this Tonka Bear stuff. She looked
I'm
like
coming.
she might be good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna go there and come back.
I like this stuff right here, y'all. How this look right here. How this bred up. This Tonka stuff, Tonka Bear stuff on the
Uh
bottom.
huh.
To this otter
Man, I
with this
love that
rabbit
Tonka
trunk,
Bear
that
stuff.
buck
It
stuff.
was hard to get good Tonka Bear stuff. I love that Tonka Bear stuff.
Yeah, me too. I
Yeah.
was
You
around a
know,
few of them as a kid.
people always know got some crap to talk about them, but I think it's because there was very few. And usually when people say Tonka Bear, it wasn't really Tonka Bear. It's really Bolio Tonka Bear. Or
Yeah.
you
Mm-hmm.
see a Tonka Bear, man, the mouth them dogs had, it ain't make no sense.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a
They
question.
were like Boyle's dogs, to be honest with you.
Yep. The ones I seen as a kid were crossed with the Boyle stuff.
Yeah, that's usually where they had to go
The
to it. Cause when they crossed it to the Bolio, it looked like they were losing a little bit.
ones you were around, were they tricolor?
Well, the red tricolor. I seen some
Yeah,
red tricolors. You know, like
yeah,
red, brown. You know that. Not
with
like
that
black and
light
tan. Not black
red.
and
Yeah.
tan. Yeah.
yeah. I had
Might be they
never.
paws or something. Might have like the lighter tan and
Yep,
Yeah.
inside their legs or something.
yep,
And then boom, the color might be the chocolate and the brown. You know,
yep. That's exactly what the ones I seen look like. Even though they had the boiled stuff bred to them.
and they could really they was bad. They were like Eli dogs, man. To be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. A little
But you
more
know,
active, a little smarter, a little more active.
so but you will get them weird colors. But nah, they was tough. And that's what a lot of people don't. You know, when you see a
This
bad bolio dog, a lot of time it got tombstone in it.
Hmm.
So was tombstone the secret sauce? A lot was them bolio itself the secret sauce. 'Cause a lot of
yeah.
them bad ones and all them bad crosses, really there was tombstone crosses too, bolio tombstone, not
A
just
little
bolio by
tombstone
itself.
in the back of there.
You say
Yeah.
what you see what in the woods say wasn't that
Uh-uh.
Rome dog wasn't that Rome dog neck and neck for DOY with Macho Buck?
The ones I seen as a kid, Big C did have web feet.
Which ones I
Don't know anybody know about that Rome dog? I ain't never heard of the Rome dog.
Is it the one that's up right now?
No, this is
Oh, okay.
Grand Champion
Rome?
Sparky.
That's Sparky right there.
He an animal too. He look
Man, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Look
Hey,
at his
just
collar.
on that picture, when I was young, just on that picture, I want some of that. I want some of that. I want some of that. You know, like, oh
That's
man, I want some of that. I don't know
Yeah,
how it's bred, I don't know nothing about the line, but I want some of that.
right.
He looked like something I want.
It's some good. And look, you just spoke it up. You just spoke it up. Ain't nothing but some good boiled stuff.
Hmm.
some good
Now,
boy.
you know, supposedly he wasn't sterile and all that, but you know, supposedly, you know, people had dogs off of him, sons of them. So I don't know how, you know, with all that.
Sparky, you talking about?
Yeah.
Let me see what they saying. Hold on. Let me go up a little bit.
He said Pat was giving credit to Tombstone because Bolio was stolen. There is probably some truth to that for sure.
But what is
Uh,
it about both? Hold on.
let's
Now,
check this one out. Let's check out.
Like before
Pat
people
was
knew
giving
that he
credit.
was stolen.
Oh, okay, because Boley. Oh, all right.
Yeah,
So
before
yeah.
the world knew he was
So
stolen.
he gonna give. So basically, he gonna give Tombstone the credit because he don't got Bolio no more.
Oh, they done bred him back to some of this. Really some of this Mason stuff, Hollingsworth Mason stuff. Uh,
Man,
Like
what the Hollandworth stuff do, man?
like Clyde Mason.
yeah,
bring
the
bring structure to your dog.
Champion Hammer stuff.
I'm sitting there
Oh
looking at
yeah. Oh yeah. The
I'm
hammer.
sitting there
Yeah.
looking at I ain't mean to cut you off. What's this?
Uh.
Red Bull Junior. Red Bull, that tight kennel shit.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I'm looking at they structure. Them motherfuckers built like
No,
missiles.
that's something they do. They gonna put the structure into your dog.
One
But
time
them
one
on
of
their own, they were just
losers,
kind of blah. You know.
Right.
he took it. Oh, okay. He went through that yeller. He went back to that yeller into some handicap in the bottom of this thing here. What is this stuff?
I seen some of the handicap stuff.
Pressure,
They
pressure,
were pretty
pressure,
good dogs, especially to the banjo stuff.
pressure threw up a cat. No, stop. Pressure threw up a cat for something. I don't know.
Hold
Oh
Pressure
on,
said,
man,
we
what's the
we
cap on?
gonna
What's the
make us
cap
another
on?
one of these.
Uh oh.
Another champion, Milo.
Hell, all this cap, we're gonna need color coded caps. Each color means something different.
Now I'm handing out sombreros when the show is over.
Oh, I got some of those too. I know some of those. I know I got a closet full of those.
With the little liquor, with the little shot of liquor on the top of that
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah, I got a closet,
make sure y'all order all y'all
and it's
cats.
gonna come, and it's gonna I got, and it's gonna come with a line because they can go all night with the capping.
Yeah, make sure y'all get all y'all caps from the Cat Brothers. Now y'all know that them boys, the Cat Brothers got the good caps, so y'all
Got
get
the
them
good
caps from
cat.
them.
They bred him a little bit. This Sparky dog, they bring
Yeah,
him
they're
a
supposed to.
little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, they're
He
supposed to
ain't
be,
got
but
no whole bunch of like
cause they said
winners.
he was. Yeah, cause they said he was sterile. So I don't know if it became sterile later on. You
Hold
know,
on, here go one.
they
He
might
got
have roided him up a little bit.
he do got a grand champion. Look like him. Named No, he's just a champion. He a champion. CGD's Jethro. Looks right.
Yeah, Jethro. Uh-huh.
It look
That's where
right
everybody started. That's where everybody started going to.
for that good handicap stuff. Crossed
Everybody
it
was,
up with the Yeller. Who is this? Milo. Let me
they
check
was bringing a lot of
Milo.
stuff to the banjo stuff too.
Yeah, Milo looked just like some of this.
Hold on, didn't Eli Monster had a dog off of Sparky to some a dog and a
Man,
banjo?
Eli Monster got all the dogs. Eli Monster got all the breedings. But Pressure
Eli
said
took off of Sparky. Eli Monster.
Eli got everything. Pressure said giving Tombstone the credit. That's the cap he talking about. Giving Tombstone the credit for Pat. That's where the cap he talking about. Carolina Game Dogs with
Uh-huh.
Carolina Kennels. That's what Big C said.
With that termite stuff.
Yeah, I think they did have that termite shit, Carolina. Yeah. They had Jeffro, right? Y'all was talking about that? They had
Yeah,
Jeffro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just Jeffro we was just showing.
Man, this 5 mile walk finna be a bitch. You gonna stay
Yeah,
on
that
for
sucker
an
thing.
hour and a half?
What'd you say, Supreme?
I said I gotta walk this bitch 5 miles now.
Oh,
Shit.
Supreme said he getting ready for May.
Man, look, I gonna put my foot on everybody's neck. I love y'all, y'all my brothers. But I'm focused. I ran 9 miles on the treadmill yesterday.
Oh
I'm
damn.
like, shit. Yeah, I did. I swear to
Oh
God.
yeah,
I
yeah.
ran
That's
ran
hey, that's
five
what I need to do.
miles.
Get myself back in shape. I
Yeah, I
need to
went
walk in the
five
big
miles
hill.
first, and then did some pull-ups, some dips,
Said
some
Jethro and
chest,
Jethro Jr. Oh
and
yeah, you getting
then
it in. I need to be walking with what you call, get my road work keep in. Let me go build me a Jenny real quick.
man, I sure was imagining one.
Hmm.
See, that's what I used to like. That Jenny.
Yes,
Hmm.
sir, Wayne. What's up, Wayne?
salute, Wayne.
Queen Moon in the building.
Mew. Hmm.
So yeah, sign them. They got the signature cap.
The handicap.
Andy cap.
Oh,
Damn, Andy.
handicap.
Andy was
Wow.
capping.
Andy.
Hey, but if there's supposed to be, ain't there supposed to be some cap with Andy cap? Somebody was ducking somebody.
Ooh-wee.
But everybody who said they seen Andy cap, he's supposed to been the real deal.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, I'm
I ain't
talking about like
never heard.
a
I ain't
true
never heard an
ace.
old schooler say a bad word about it.
Big C.
Other than somebody ducked somebody. I can't remember Cap ducked somebody or somebody ducked Cap.
Big C said pressure. It wasn't cap, man. The man said it himself. Buck Perry was wrong. Yeah, it was still cap though. He just came out and said, I was wearing a cap on that. So I can salute Pat Patton for that. He wanted
Oh, you
to.
pulled the cap off?
I mean, he one of the few that you could say came out and said, yeah, I had the cap on. I wore the cap. A lot of them don't even tell you they wearing the cap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at least he said he had on the cap. You know what I mean? I guess too many people seen him with it on and shit. You know what I mean? So I do salute him for go ahead admitting to the cap or whatever. I will give him that, but it's still cap though.
Uh-huh. Shoot, Garner admitted to the cap. He tell you don't want them to know how your stuff bred. He tell you so.
Who going to say that?
Yeah, he made that statement before. Why you gonna tell him what the recipe is?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
But if they kicking it like that, if we hear him say that, oh, so but King T said undercover.
undercover cat.
Damn.
Like how them old school cats were. They wouldn't tell you how that stuff was bred.
He should. He should throw him. He should. He got it in him. He
This
got
is
it in
not
him.
gonna work. They want me to back up on this. I'm gonna break all them boards. Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
And
They
these
tripping.
Sparks. You heard William Mill. You see what William Mill.
To the Annie Sparks dog.
You see what
Mm-hmm.
William Mill say? Yeah, deep up in Annie Sparks. Salute Annie Sparks.
Hold on, who the Annie Sparks get bred to? They Annie Sparks get bred to another or maybe some dog of the year, Roger. Some it was some powerful breeding that they made with her.
Can you skate through there, car? Car.
Yo,
Can you skate through the Annie Sparks joint?
Andy Sparks.
Annie Sparks.
Andy
Annie.
Sparks, what's the
Yeah.
number on it? You got a number?
Tell us something,
Didn't they
Wayne.
Andy
didn't they
Sparks.
breed her to Tango? Who
That's
they
what they
breed
bred
her
it
to?
to.
They
I know
bred
they
her to
bred.
another
I think
Grand.
probably, yeah, they bred it to some high power breeding.
It was like Grand Champion DOI to DOI, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all. Like I wonder whatever happened to him. I remember that
Man,
breeding. I was like, ooh, wee.
I seen that shit. I'm like, I can't afford that shit.
What's the number?
Oh, nigga, look it up real quick. Now,
Grip. They bred her to Grip. Good looking
Welsh.
Pyrex. Yeah, they
Pirate say
bred her to
grip,
Grip.
grip. Okay.
so what's the
What's the thing? What's his name? I'll pull up his name.
Annie Sparks.
I'm
What's
about
her
looking up
name?
right now.
Grand Champion.
Grand Champion,
Twin City,
Yeah.
Annie Sparks.
Twin City, Andy Sparks.
I'm about. It is her number is.
Word, word, salute, word. I let you skate past, bro. What's up? Salute, word. Up in the building.
What's the number, bro?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I thought I had. I got it
Coach.
right here. Let me see.
What was the number?
Uh, I
Why
don't
is
know
this?
why it won't let me pull it up. I'm looking at the
Mm.
dog right now. It won't tell me the number is. Oh, all right,
Twin
my bad.
The
City.
It's 303.
Let me go back.
zero zero
303.
nine
Three,
four.
yeah, 094 303 094. I'm over there looking straight at it.
Grand Champion, Twin City, Kennel, Annie Sparks. Virgin Island Dog of the Year 2014.
Hey, pressure. I don't know pressure. That I seen them talking about just that thing you talking about pressure. They said Golden Boy ain't the pat beyond that. I don't know though. You know more than me. What you say about that nonstop?
You said, oh, my bad. I'm trying to see. What did he say? Let me read the.
Ooh, her mama looks so nice. Handicap. Yeah, when y'all get a chance, look at Annie Sparks' mama. That bitch is beautiful.
Annie Sparks' mama,
Shoot, he got
Yeah,
the
Annie.
paperwork. He be able to
Annie
see it.
Cap,
Yeah.
right there.
Ooh, she's nice.
Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah, Big C. That's all that justified paper hanging.
So what? So Lil Tater. I guess they saying Lil Tater ain't the pappy of that. The Golden Child is the pappy. Okay. Okay. I
Golden
guess.
boy.
I guess. You got a lot of people say other shit though.
She got a great frame on her.
Yeah.
Man,
At that ADBA show, there was a lot down from FFK there, and they look just like that.
you know what? I'll be
Some
talking
nice
to
dogs.
them. You want to hear something elevated? I've been talking to them for like the past 4 years trying to get something
Yeah,
off Black Betty.
I like their
Fuck,
dogs.
that Black Betty bitch is the most Chinaman looking dog I ever seen in my life.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam the lamp.
Man, I want
I
some out there.
picked
And they
up
be
in
like, man,
12.
Somebody,
think
hey,
they just
somebody
did a
get
couple
something off of them.
breeders.
somebody
142
buy something
minutes.
off of them so I get something
140
off y'all.
minutes. 26 minutes.
Yeah, you heard me, elevator.
Short order
Hey,
quick.
somebody in
Yeah,
the
short
chat
order.
buy some dogs off FFK so I can buy some shit off y'all later.
Oh, Annie Sparks. Oh, Black Betty.
And I want to say one of her grandkids were pretty good.
I can't see the
I
name,
can't
but
remember.
somebody
I can't
said
remember
Red
which
Boy
one.
ain't have no damn paperwork.
Yeah, Welsh. That's Welsh. Welsh said
Oh,
that.
okay. Okay.
Grand champion grip. No.
Yeah, they found him running loose in somebody else's backyard.
Damn. Yeah, I remember the story on him. They that
And then
that
Red
was a,
claimed
that
he
was
Boy.
was
a
an
hell of a
inbred dog.
that was a hell of a story on him. The motherfucker said, you know what? I'll give him a chance.
So if Red Boy
Oh, this
paperwork wasn't right, if
DGK
Red
dog.
Boy, if they hung Red Boy,
Oh.
then that mean the whole Red Boy line ain't right then, right?
So
But they say,
what's
well,
your
this is what they
opinion on the
say.
ped they say Red
They
Boy's
say they
off of?
found. They say they found Red Boy, but then they found the paperwork on him because they said the paperwork in somebody's backyard where they stole Red Boy from.
Yeah. Found
Yeah,
it.
yeah, they found it running loose in somebody else's backyard.
Right where you
Damn.
stole it from, where you found it. Huh?
So can you pull up Red Boy's mama and then look at the offspring? There's a pedigree they claim that's that. I just want to see. I want to see what y'all think about that one. Where it's the let me see it. I'll send it to you.
What was you saying, brother?
Pull up Red Boy's mama. Just type in Red Boy, click on his mama, then go to the offspring, and there's another breeding. Till's Tip is who they said his daddy was. Look at that pedigree.
Fuck it. We'll just put it in there. Grand champion Red Boy. I
Yeah.
mean,
Person said alley dog, Red Boy alley dog.
I mean, there's a couple dogs like that.
Now click on his mama and then go to her offspring.
A lot of them dogs was like that. Hell, a lot of them Mexican dogs are like that.
now which one did you saying is?
Till's Tip is the bottom one.
I like that Welsh. I like that. So they ain't nothing wrong with that. I got you on that. So if you do happen to have them jumps, you can make it happen from right there. Make that your starting point. I got you on that.
Hold on, wait a minute. What is this? That's that cotton bullet shit. Oh wait, yup.
Yep.
All that old family, Back to the Rascal, back to the Carvinos. Yeah, it makes sense. This old family shit on the bottom. That
It
light
made it made more sense to me for what I see off all the Red Boy stuff.
Peach Spark shit. It makes sense.
They saying a
Wait,
lot of
I
stuff
know
in the
this was
chat.
fire. This was fire.
They saying a
He
lot
said
of
they had
stuff
some
in the
old
chat.
family red nose at the bottom.
What?
It would be on the top.
Straight lightner.
I
Look,
got some old family red nose on the bottom of my shit.
Oh, okay.
all that
But the
spark
Red Boy
shit.
dogs weren't red back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, Lightner said he had two cuts. He had a black dogs that was smaller, and he had some big red ones.
And they the ones I used to see with buckskin with black nose.
The Red Boy dogs.
They, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
But they was stacking that Kobe stuff on top of it and just making it good anyway, so it didn't matter. It was still old family. That's basically what them Hetrix dogs is.
Mm-hmm.
They say Big C said he trying to go down Gaston Valley again. He said R.I.P. Mr. Smith. That cotton bullet was in Gaston stuff too. He said
How
look
are
up.
they doing this? They got a red boy with Tip and Jeff.
Well, so that's the pedigree they claim later was true. If you click on it where it says that at the top.
It said, "Nah, I wasn't there, but Tom G swears Howard Till told
Yep.
him Tip was the sire of Red Boy. If this is true, then there is a strong relationship between Red Boy and the Carver dogs. Tip is a littermate brother to Ed Crenshaw's sad sack."
I do
Well,
know that Tom's first dog was also off of Till's tip. It was
It
named
ain't.
Bogart.
I mean, it's not like.
And he was black and white. I do know that.
Let's see. Let's go see this Spike 2 shit. Ain't
well
no
said
way.
it don't matter what's behind Red Boy. You
Ain't
can't
no
breed to
Yeah,
them
way.
no.
dogs. You
Yeah, it
can't
don't
breed
matter.
them. King T
And
said
look,
that makes sense.
a lot of times I be finding out all this so-called unknown stuff. They be knowing what it is. It just came from a black breeder,
What's
and they
y'all's
want to give
opinion
them that
on Mad
credit.
Dog? Talking about the Sorrels dogs, how they're actually bred, that there's a lot more boomerang in them and heavy carver stuff than what's on paper.
Look at this. All lot. This is why P Sparks believed in it so much.
I mean, what you call Burserell said the same thing already. He told
Hmm.
J Bo that, like
Hmm.
back in the day when he used to be at his
Yep.
house. So, and how stuff was really off of Claus's Zeke.
So
Yep.
he told him the same thing that Mad Dog's talking about.
Well, about Claus's Zeke and
Yeah,
Chavo and all that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's way back.
And
This
when you
back
look
way
at
back
them
when.
dogs, that makes 100% sense.
Yeah.
Like for sure, that makes sense.
But they also I forgot what else they was breeding in there that ain't want nobody to know.
And You
I
you
forgot what
you
else bro
already
they were
said
breeding.
what they did. Everything a Kobe dog.
I already
Everything
said,
a Kobe
King T.
dog.
I already said.
You get a Kobe dog. You get a Kobe dog.
Everybody get a Kobe dog.
Everybody
Hey,
get Kobe dog.
hey, nonstop. King T talking to you, bro. You see him there? They talk to you. He tried to say I ignored them. He said that He said that makes sense, but nonstop didn't. Cat.
Well, I missed it. Where we at?
Oh no, but he said I ignored it. I had to bring it back. I had to double back. He said you. He said you ain't make sense or something. I don't know what it was.
Welsh
But I
said
ain't make
all
no
the
sense on
unknown is
King
game
T.
staff.
Hey, I gotta go take this dog outside, fellas, man. Let me go ahead and get to it, man.
Hey, good looking out, cuz. Go ahead and take your fire stick, nigga. Go ahead.
All right, man. No, I'm gonna leave this bitch. I'm gonna leave this bitch in the hood. I'm gonna leave this bitch in the hood, man. We know how to get. We
Oh,
know
he
how to
blacked
get
us
them
out,
out.
man. Take your fire stick, goddamn it. Take your fire stick. We back here, goddamn
Shoot, my
it.
boy done left his
Salute,
fire
cuz.
stick
Salute,
yesterday.
cuz.
Oh man,
Last
salute to
night I'm
y'all
over there
boys,
watching
man. Y'all keep
shows.
bulldogging, man. Keep on
Make your
scrapping.
rounds, cuz. Go ahead and do your thing before you roll out.
Hey, all I just need you to do is breathe in and let that light in, man. I'm Cosmon, y'all, and I'm out. Peace.
Salute. Yes, sir.
He Welsh said drop the link on Big Hill.
Oh, okay.
Smith's Thunder. Okay. Predominantly white dog with red patches.
Put it in the back check so I can put it up. I
Uh,
think, or however they do that, however they was doing that shit.
how the hell they find the numbers so easily?
Oh no, they be doing some shit.
uh, yeah. Oh, it's down here at the bottom. I don't know. The hell?
I forgot how he did it. I think he put it in like what he did, how he did that shit. He added it like it he shared this joint like you got your
Screen
thing up
sharing,
there.
screen
Yeah.
sharing. Yeah, if you
Like
want
you
to
got your
screen
avatar up
share.
there, screen shared or something. and I'm gonna bring you in.
So 182-384. Let's see. How do I screen share that? Let's see. I've never done this before neither. I don't know how he did that.
What you shaking your head for, word? Word shaking his head. How he do it nonstop? You know how to do it? What he did? Supreme?
Uh,
You know how to do it?
just
One of y'all know how to do it? Dang, hold
I
up.
don't know if I can do it on my phone.
Yeah, I'm on the phone. I
Did you
think he
go
might have
Welsh? My
done.
fault.
Oh, all right. You might not. I think he might do it on his
Welsh say
computer
ready, put us on game.
when he screen shared.
It's in there, Tony.
I like what he said about the game staff, though.
Yeah, I seen they was
That
talking a
was
lot of stuff
done a
around there.
lot more than people want to act like.
All right. Welsh, you in here, Welsh?
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, hold on. Let me step outside the shop right quick. Hold on. Oh, hey, bro, go ahead. Hello. All right, y'all can
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear
Okay,
you. We can hear you. Yes.
I'm gonna make this quick because I gotta finish this motor. So with the red boy line, it's not just the red boy line, but I'm gonna just give the red boy line for example. Now I have a private group where I have already showed this and we talked about this. What people have to realize without, and I said this on Samurai Podcast, without the registries, there is no American Pit Bull Terrier. I want y'all to realize that. Without the registries, these will still be gang bred Staffordshire Terrier. Now, when you go back and you click on when you Red Boy ain't had no fucking papers, but if to make you feel comfortable, if you look at the pedigrees that's up for Red Boy, if you look at the dogs behind Red Boy, if you click on their siblings, this is the problem with the American Pit Bull Terrier community. A lot of people not reading the pedigrees right. That's why I stay out of these conversations. A lot of people look at a pedigree and look for one or two names. When you click on the dogs behind Red Boy, when you look at their siblings and you look at their half siblings, if you follow their bloodline, you still can find the dogs that's labeled Staffordshire Terriers that's related to the red boy, to the dogs y'all call red boy dogs that's alive today. I've showed people this. A lot of people couldn't believe what they was looking at. You can literally find the Staffordshire Terrier
Oh,
kennels that have the dogs that's related to your
that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
to your CH Redman dog.
Yep.
The gardener's Red Boy, the gardener's what name? John, and you can find the dogs today that are not labeled American Pit Bull Terriers that you can DNA test and it'll be the same fucking blood that you got on your yard right now. So people got to stop getting caught up with, oh well, I got this percent, or a lot of y'all really don't know the percentage you have because your dogs are not DNA tested. And if you was to DNA test your dogs, a lot of y'all would be highly disappointed of what you truly have. So that's why I always tell people, buy your stock, test your stock, and breed your shit. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, and I'm gonna say this again, if you buy a fucking dog from Tom Gardner and all 6 of your motherfucking breedings, you went back up to Tom Gardner, guess what? That's still Tom Dogs. That ain't your motherfucking work. That's his work. Because you never changed it. It's his work. If he can repeat the same breedings that you doing on your yard, guess what? It's his work. It ain't your work.
Yep. I agree 100%.
So again, when y'all talking about Red Boy or you talking about alligator, if you really want to know the truth about your dogs and what they are, you have to look at the staff side also. You have to go click on the grandfather and look at what his brother had bred to. Because again, if you really want to know about these dogs and know the truth, especially what y'all call Red Boy dogs, look I'm not gonna just give it to you, because if I give it to you, you're gonna miss it. If you really go on these pedigrees, like I said, if you click on the half siblings, if you click on the brothers, the aunts, if you look at the families that those dogs produce, you will see today that you still have those same dogs alive and kicking. So if you really wanted to do which I call a clean red boy outcross without messing up the blood, only way you can do that is if you breed to the other side of the family. You cannot do that in the American Pit Bull Terrier community. It's impossible
Facts.
because it's too fucking inbred, and a lot of these people paperwork is wrong. You can't inbreed that much without fucking up the dog genetics. You can't. So the paperwork is wrong. So again, buy your stock, test your stock, breed your shit, and move forward. Stop trying to live off somebody else's fucking name that you ain't had nothing to do with. And I'm gonna just leave y'all with that. I'm about to head back in here.
Yeah, salute, bro. Salute.
I'm
Yeah,
still in the chat. Next
Church.
week.
that's what's up.
That's facts.
Salute,
Okay.
salute Welsh up in the building. Salute that brother. Yes,
But
sir.
I'm gonna hop back on. Let me finish this. I'm still in the comments though. I just wanted to say that right quick while y'all looking at these pigs. So again, if y'all looking at if Red Boy gonna be the subject, take a look at everything. Go 4 to 8 generations behind Red Boy and look at all of the different dogs and look at their families of dogs, and you will be surprised at what you find.
All right, all right.
So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. I'll be back.
All right, bet. Wayne Mule said, until you inbreed your own stock, then go out, you are just producing the old stock you started with. Let's do it right. Big Tony said, let's do it right now. Y'all, he said, from now on, let's do it right now, y'all. We got time. So you know what that means. So we ain't fuck all that shit. We could get busy and do it the thorough way now. You know what I mean? Salute.
Especially while we got like technology to use as a record keeping company. You know what I mean? Like to keep track of everything for yourself. It should be done right in today's world.
Yes, sir.
Like most of the breedings I've done, I have pictures of them locked up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just to keep track for myself. Like I know what I did.
Yeah, that's a good move. That's a good move. That way ain't they can't, that's a good move. Documentation of that shit. Yeah, salute.
These comments was going crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't keep up with them. They was talking the loudest. They was getting it in. They was getting it in. Solo said original Amstaffs were APBT.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look at Eli. Eli mama was half fighting staff.
But were they APBT or were they staffs that were imported? Is what he's trying to hint on. They were already staffs before they people called them APBT. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. It was like a half. It was a fighting staff. This is when they had
Yeah.
pit bulls. This is when they broke it up. When they had pit bulls fighting and they had staffs fighting. They still fighting both of them.
Yep.
So they bred. She was a half fighting staff.
Yep.
So they took what they said was a game, APP pit bull and bred it to what they considered was a fighting staff.
All right,
Yep.
so word said, so if McDonald's grows all the ingredients in your dinner and you put them together different, then is that just a secret menu item? Stop it.
Nah, I think that's your menu. I think
Gotcha.
I think I think it, I think if you get a dog, you can get two dogs from the same person and you breed it your way. That's your breeding. That's your selected breeding. You the one taking it and like I'm gonna take this offspring, get this offspring I think is the best, and I'm gonna take this and breed it there. That's your
So
selective breeding.
a buddy of mine got two dogs from me. One's off of Mason and Carson, and one's off of Mason and Medusa. And Carson is Medusa's niece, right? And I mean, we've bred them together for 5 generations now. My buddy took and bred them together. Two dogs I give him. That makes it his breeding.
Yeah, what's it say on the paperwork?
Well, I
When you
mean,
doing niche, when you
What does it
start
say
off
on
with the
what does it
niche
say on the
breeding,
paperwork?
he's the owner of the mama, so that
Does it
puts
say
him
does
in
it
the
say that
place of the
as the
breeder.
breeder? Exactly. So he's the
The
breeder.
owner of the mama is who's considered the breeder.
Correct.
Yeah. But see, that's where people that's put in all the hard work has a problem with it. One guy gets two dogs and wants to call them his stuff on one breeding,
I mean, you sold the
even
dogs, didn't you?
even though,
It seems like
well,
that only
see,
happen when the dog turn
okay,
out good. If the dog
okay,
don't turn
so
out
that
good,
only
then
qualifies if you sold the dogs.
I mean, how else would you get it unless you bred to him? You sold the semen.
Well, what if I give him the two dogs and he bred them together?
Hey,
Does
then
that make it his breeding or mine?
you blessed him and gave it to
Yeah,
him. Who you give it to him? Him?
yeah.
Yeah, it's his
And
dog.
he still, but see, that's where my name don't really matter as much. I don't want my name. If you come buy a dog from me, it won't say Roses. You know what I mean?
samurai back,
It'll say Freemason
throw the link in.
in parentheses, and then it'll say whoever owns the dog and its name. You know what I mean? The Freemason just tells you what bloodline it's from, kind of like they did like Camelot, kinda. But that's just
Oh,
something to keep track of
okay.
it for me. You know
How
what I
you
mean?
set it up? Yeah. How
Yeah.
like you said, PR and the Camelot, they put the bloodline name and
It
then the
ain't.
person own the dog.
Yeah, it's not me as a person that is. It's the bloodline itself that people will want to carry on. Hopefully, you know what I mean. It ain't got nothing to do with me as a man. But like,
But but hold on. Let's be real about this shit now, because a lot of people keep saying this. Yeah, you can buy. Okay, matter of fact, let's put it in better perspective. Supreme, we know Bane came Ready Red Yard. I own Bane since he was 5 weeks, but Bane is not a creation of Ready Red. Bane, what Ready Red dogs that created Bane is a Wakama Pit Island. He didn't put it together. He took a Wakama dog and a Pit Island dog and bred it, which
So he
a
did put
lot of
them
people
together.
can do. Listen,
Right.
listen,
But
listen.
he
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Listen. If I can copy your breeding without going to you, is it yours?
you can do what?
If I can copy your breeding, how is that your work? Because in order for something to be yours, somebody cannot copy it.
yep.
You have to be the source of it.
But you can't copy my breeding unless you breed to those specific dogs.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
All
That's
right,
that,
put it
that
like
that's
this:
far
if
from
I,
true.
my dog, bro, we got litter mates. My dog brother is not gonna be your dog, bro. Not the same as your dog. I'm gonna take my dog's brother and breed it to my dog's sister. You can have the litter mates. They can throw two completely different.
So
That's true, because every dog pulls from a different place. But we gonna talk from a better perspective.
so
So
phenotypically, they're they're your own. You know, the own look, but genotypically, they're the blood they come from. That's basically what we're
exactly,
trying.
it's the same fucking dog. So
Yeah.
again,
So
for you to call something yours, you have to be the source of it. So let's put it in a better perspective again. So because people still having a hard time understanding this, Gardner has his own family of dogs.
mhm,
You have to go to him for certain dogs.
mhm.
Nobody can duplicate it. You have to go to him for certain dogs. Listen to what I'm saying. Everybody don't have those dogs. You might have a litter mate. Santos and Slugger are belly mates, but again, they belong to the same person. Just because you got a puppy off of each one of them and you breed it, that don't make it yours, because at the end of the day, somebody else can go to Tom and still get the same dogs you got. So again, it's not yours if I can copy it. If you're not the source of it, how the fuck is it yours? You're not the only person who they gotta call. If you are the number one person that they have to call, that makes it yours. And I didn't have to get Bane from Ready Red. I could have
All
bought a
right.
Wakama Pit Island dog and put it together myself. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He
So
produced the dog on his yard. Yes, I said that in the open statement. But can I recreate that breeding? Of course I can, because it's 100% Wakama on top and it's 100% Pit Island on the bottom, which you can still get those dogs.
okay, now
Those is not Ready Red dogs.
what about all them champion dogs that Tom Garner got that he buys back? Why he don't just recreate them since he has those dogs and those are his dogs? Why he just recreate the brother? Why he recreate Dynamite's brother and just go with that? Everybody breeds the Dynamite's
Most
brothers
of the
because
time he
Dynamite
does
brother's
own their
better.
brother. He's buying
So
the
why?
sibling to him for genetic diversity.
So why is he? You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Why is he buying the
Exactly. I mean,
champion?
it's not that hard to understand. You're making it more complicated than what it actually is. Again, Honda cannot claim Mercedes. And I don't give a fuck if you rebuilt a Savage Mercedes. Guess what? It's still a fucking Mercedes. You're a Honda. That's a Mercedes. If you are not the source of it, how the fuck can it be yours? It's the same thing with horse breeding. Go ask one of these horse people about their shit and watch what they tell you. It's the same thing. Just because it's an American Pit Bull Terrier,
I
we got
mean,
to
yeah, they
stop
got the
trying to
same
change.
ego.
No. We got to stop trying to change the rules in
Yeah,
American Pit.
yeah.
It
So
don't
I
work
let me,
like
let
that.
me, let me let me get
Any
that then. So
breeding program,
who the gonna get his dogs from?
exactly. But what did
Who
he
the go who
build
the go who
from
the
it?
gonna get his dogs from?
He got a dog from a lot of people.
So why aren't they those people
Atlas
dogs?
Brewer, Benny,
He got a dog from a lot of people.
Carver. Yeah, there's a
But
bunch.
hold on.
Cottingham,
This is hold on, elevated.
Carver.
Hold on, elevated. This is the thing though, because people making it more complicated than what it actually is. If I buy a dog from you and I breed goddamn 8 generations down and I'm adding other shit to it, guess what? You in the 8th generation, brother. I done created something new. I didn't go back and breed to you 8 times. Your shit way in the 8th generation, 1 or 2 times. I done created fucking 10 families of dogs already. That's not your shit no more. The
So when
way
does it
y'all
become?
explaining it,
Well,
the
when does it
way
become
y'all
eighth
explaining
generation?
it, you cannot just because you did 1 or 2 breedings. Again, it's a lot of people doing 1, 2 breedings that Gardner could still do on his own fucking yard. The goal is Ready Red could never duplicate no breeding that I've done. That's the point y'all missing. For you to call something yours, it cannot be duplicated. It cannot be. It's no if. It's no buts. If you go look in the goddamn stud books, if you look in the breeding books for any breed, horse, dog, whatever it is, it's going to say the same fucking thing. Y'all got to stop trying to bend the rules just because it's an American Pit Bull Terrier. It don't work like that. It does not work like that. You have to put work in. 1 or 2 breedings that somebody else can still repeat, that's not your work. How the
So
fuck is it your work if
when does
you
it
can still
stop
do
then?
it?
Tell me what's the standard? What's the standard? When does it
I
stop?
just said it.
Meaning
You have to
somebody
create
eight
your own
generations?
sauce.
Eight how many
It
is that?
don't have
Eight
to.
Let's
It
generations
don't
for the
have
count
to
them.
be
first
eight
cross.
generations. It don't
So the
have to
first
be eight
cross.
generations.
So
How you
so
gonna
the
have eight
first
generations in one cross,
that's what I'm saying. So the first cross is it now yours?
brother? Listen to what I'm saying. If you look at Bane X Macho Boo, nobody can repeat that breeding. It's a reason why nobody can repeat that breeding. If you look at the offspring from those and see what I
How was
did,
it bred? How was it bred?
nobody can repeat those breedings, bro. You
How was
have
it
to
bred?
make your own sauce.
Yeah,
So
You
how was
have
it
to make
bred
it.
though? You
How's it
said it
bred?
was yeah.
How's it bred? Welsh, what's the pedigree? Give us a pedigree so you can tell us what you're talking about.
Y'all
Give us
just had
something
the
we can look at.
pedigree up.
Oh, okay. We just had that joint up. Dang, he
Y'all
took his
had the
fast stick.
pedigree up.
He
Oh,
took
he
his
took the
fast. We ain't
fire
got the
stick.
fast stick no more. We don't got the
Yeah,
fast
But
stick.
the fire
it's
stick
at
gone.
the end of the day, we can't keep bending the rules. We got to leave it as it is. It's just like with the
What's the
season
rule?
pass.
Is there a definite rule? Like after 3 generations,
like
that's
3, 4
yours.
generations.
So what is
But
when does it become?
elevated kennels. Think about it. Think about how many people got 3, 4 generations down from Gardner, but they never left Gardner yard. It's still his fucking dogs.
Yeah,
He can do the same
but
breeders whether you came up there or not. He can still do the breeders whether you came up there or not. So it's not your fucking work. All you doing is breeding his dogs.
if say somebody went and bought 2 dogs from Tom, like 20, like in 2000, right, and bred them together for till now, say 6, 7 generations, are they still Toms?
That's you listen to what you said. They bred
Yeah,
them together.
yeah.
They did
Instead of
you
going
didn't say
back,
they went back up
so
there.
exactly. So like I say that I'm the home of the Freemason dogs because nobody else can breed to Mason unless you come here, right?
Okay,
And
can
my
okay.
stepdad and
Are
my
you the
uncle
source
owns
of
his
Mason?
siblings.
If you are the source of Mason, meaning nobody else can duplicate it. They have to
Yeah,
come to you. That's what
yeah,
people don't realize. That just like look how
yep.
many Cottingham dogs that these people done bred together. They got fucking 12 floors of Cottingham. When the fuck you gonna outcross? But now I look at your pedigree. Now I say, well, your pedigree can't be right because you breeding nothing but Cunningham. So where these retarded puppies at?
Well,
You ain't having no litter, no eight puppies, and you ain't got not one outcross in there. So I know your pedigree wrong for one, and number two, you not making no new sauce. All you doing is stacking the same dogs on top of
Yep.
each other. Ain't nothing new about that.
My dad bred
well,
for like 4 generations, 5 generations, and we started to get a lower number. Well, I took the daughter off of that and bred it to the male off of my mom's stuff, which was bred for 3, 4 generations, and we did get a high number of puppies. And like
And
as I've
elevated. Let
done
me
the
let me give it.
inbreedings, it goes down by a number. It seems.
It always has. If you
Mm-hmm.
understand genetics, if people
Yep.
understand genetics, it's not hard to know this stuff. But the thing
well,
is, elevated. Let's go back to the Santos. Let's go back to the
Hmm.
Santos for a second. If you get a pup, if you get a male and female off of Santos, right? I get a
Hmm.
male and female off of Santos, right? Same litter. We got belly mates. You inbreeded on yours, or I inbreeded on mine's 2, 3 generations, right?
Hmm.
Technically, we inbreeding on the same. Yes, they're gonna have different personalities. Your litter might be fire, mine's might be some shit. But at the end of the day, technically, we got the same fucking dogs. We got the same family of dogs. And if you look at the paperwork, going back to the paperwork, you're not going to see a difference in the paperwork. It's the same
Yeah,
fucking dogs, and
but
that's
the
the
dogs are
point.
different.
So exactly,
Yeah.
and people got to stop. Yeah, you put it together, but can I
Okay.
duplicate it? If I can go duplicate it, you putting it together really don't mean shit because I
All
can do
right.
the same thing.
Well, check this out. Is you really duplicating it though? Read this. Check this out. Yeah, but it depends on what genetic markers are highlighted in the subject. If they're not identical twins, then they are not going to be the same, just like a snowflake, unless you know how to code.
Yep.
Y'all, y'all y'all? What y'all think about that? What you think? What's up with that?
but
So
I
basically,
know
what
one thing
he's
about the
talking
inbreeding
about.
though. Also though, like I'm gonna say just the dogs that I know. I'm talking about J-Bo dogs. He been brother sister inbreeding for over 29 years, and there's no genetic mess up. Ain't no overbites. Ain't none of that. And the dogs are still literally around the same size. They look exactly the same. You're gonna get basically 2 colors from them, and they look exactly the same.
Okay,
Oh,
okay. Let me
And
let
that's
me say this
inbreeding.
hold up, hold
let
up.
me say this with the
On top of
inbreeding.
that, Welsh. On top of that, though. On top of that, he King T also say, well, why he buy the dogs back then and not
That's what I was saying.
recreate it? So there you go, Welsh. Go ahead, handle that shit.
Okay, for one, if you buy a dog from me and you champ it out, why wouldn't I want to buy it back and add it to the program with the rest of it? Let's talk with common sense here.
That's
Let's
intelligence.
just
Well, I mean, but you got to
let's
go
just be
both
real.
ways. If he can recreate it, and if that dog's not special, that he can recreate it, then he should have like 20 of them.
Yeah, like
Not really, not really.
why would you spend
Look how
why would you
many
spend a
times they
rack of
did the
money?
Elmo breeding.
Why would you
Yeah,
spend a rack of money if you could recreate it? Like, why would you spend a rack of money to buy that back if you could recreate it? Or you just, or you gonna use that person's work, whatever he did, that title, because you might could recreate that dog, but you ain't got that title. Is that what it is?
Well, we know he ain't getting busy, right? We
So he
know
buying the
he ain't
title.
he
He
ain't
buying the title. Then he buying
he
the
buying the
title. Then
title. I've been saying that.
okay, okay.
Yep.
But this is the thing though. This is the thing. If I produce a dog, you get a title with it, and I buy it back. Now it's going to say me and Big A, Welsh and Big A, such and such, right? Okay. Now from moving forward, we trying to create another one off of that dog. So at the end of the day, they know you bought the dog from me. They know I put the dog together, but they know you campaign the fucking dog. So at the end of the day, the end goal at the end of the day, at the end of the fucking day, the end goal is to get better dogs every generation. Is it not?
Salute, salute.
Yep.
Is it not?
Yep.
So
Yeah,
at
salute.
the end of the day, at the end of the day, even Boone said this a while ago. People are so pressed to see their name on the fucking paperwork instead of actually putting the fucking work in 2, 3, 4 generations
Yep.
and have something new on the block.
Yep.
So
They buy
again,
something,
it's
have it for 1 generation, and then they sell it back to him, and then you're mad because their name ain't on it.
exactly,
That
and
ain't
that's
that ain't
it.
right.
And
But
see,
still, why
the,
if he could like Jay-Z said, if you could create one, make another one. Why is it not 7 or 8, 10 other dynamites?
well, you have to look at it this way. Like I say, like I tell these boys in my group, you got to look at it from a human's perspective. Why LeBron James' daddy ain't in the NBA? Why his grandfather wasn't in the NBA? At the end of the day, everybody has gene pool dogs. It's just on you to know that you have the gene pool dog. So we can't say that, because if that's the case, why everybody ain't got family members that's in the fucking NBA?
Well,
So
why
again,
LeBron, why Bronny ain't as good as LeBron?
oh no no
Is
no, go deeper. Go no 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 no, go deeper. Go deeper.
why the little mate brother? Why the little mate brother better?
Oh no no no! I got a better one for you. I got a better one for you. Explain. I got a one better explaining the buyback situation. Right? Look at Bronny. Bronny, my little cousin in the NBA. He already cooked Bronny already. I could show y'all niggas and shit. Bronny some shit. I love the boy, but he only did because of his father. So let's be real about this shit. So in looking at it from the dog perspective, you got a grand champion. You got a champion that's on his way out. But you know, he ain't had that many offspring, or the offspring ended up in the wrong hands. So you working with a limited supply. That's where Bronny come in now to keep the name alive. Now, hopefully Bronny stay in long enough to make a name for himself, or he got to produce something that's going to keep King James' name for the future. Do you get what I'm saying with this? So
With that,
you
but what
talking
about
about
what
another
about the little mate
dynamite?
brother?
You talking about another dynamite? All this and this and this. Okay, it's not another dynamite, but the dynamite name never died off. That's the only thing that matters. The dynamite name never fucking died off. And that's the only thing that matters, because like I tell them boys every day, it's a whole lot of dog of the year that you niggas don't even know about. But they dog of the year, but you don't even know about them. So at the end of the day, every dog is going to leave a different impact, because if you actually look up, and I'm willing to put the money on the line, if you look up the dogs of the year list and best in shows list, it's hundreds of dogs that you niggas don't even know about. But
But
they
that's kind of my
made the
point too.
title.
That's kind of my point too. How was there 7 dog of the years this year?
Look,
There
don't give
should
me.
be only
I ain't
one
going.
dog of the year.
I ain't gonna start that subject, because then I'm gonna really hurt some feelings on that. I already addressed that shit a while ago. I don't get it. We keep changing the rules in the American Pit Bull Terrier community, and that's my biggest problem, because we can't keep allowing people to bend the fucking rules just for them to shine, brother. If you ain't shining this year, you might not be shining next year, brother. You just gotta wait your turn. Everybody want to be in the spotlight and all. Listen. Everybody can't be in the spotlight at the same time. That's why I say, if a lot of things with the American Pit Bull Terrier community is false, starting with these fucking pets. And again, we in 2025. We got DNA profile. Y'all niggas stop trying to guess and swab the fucking dog or go get a blood test. Stop all this goddamn guessing shit. I hate that shit. You know, just swab the fucking dog, bro. Swab the dog. It don't even cost that much. You spend more money on dog food. Swab the fucking dog, bro, and get your DNA. You ain't got to show the public. Just so you can sleep at night. You know what I mean? So it's we got to stop bending the
So,
rules,
are
bro,
you
because
talking
it's
about
all
like
these.
through embark, or what? What do you mean swab them?
No. Where you
You
at,
talking about
Elevator in
DNA testing?
Carolina?
You talking
Yeah,
about DNA?
Western.
Listen. For the people that's in Carolina,
Hmm.
it's a spot called just look up sperm girls. Just look up sperm girls, North Carolina. Certain people know what I'm talking about. Certain people don't. But at the end of the day, you have
I'm
certain
glad my fiance heard you tell me to look that up. She looked
you
up
got
at me like,
certain
"What the hell?"
you got certain. See, people don't know this. You got not registries. You have veterinarians that are connected with registries, to where
Hmm.
you can take your dog to the vet and they will swab your dog for the registry and put you in the system
Like a DNA
as your
bank.
dog. Exactly.
Okay.
So that's why when people, that's why I try to stay out of a lot of conversations, because especially the red boy conversations, because a lot of people think they got red boy dogs. No, you don't. No, you don't. So again, we're in 2025. Even if you public, even if you private, you can swab your fucking dog. You ain't got to show the world, but
Hmm.
at least know what the fuck you talking about. At the end of the day, it's too much guessing and rule changes and people trying to bend too much with this community, man, is kind of getting out of hand. You know, people. And look, you could say this dog is hung off of this dog until you show me a DNA paperwork. I really ain't trying to hear that shit because the dogs on your yard might not be what you think. You just think they them dogs, but you ain't got no DNA paperwork on your dog. So at the end of the day, you still guessing your damn self. Because if you wasn't there a couple generations back, you don't know what the fuck it is. So, you know, at the end of the day, buy your stock, test your stock, and breed your own stock. And let me see some new names on these pairs. Because looking at these old ass pairs, that shit get tiring, man. When we gonna see some new shit? Stop trying to live off of Carver, Tom, Eli. Them dogs dead and gone, bro. Them dogs dead and
So
gone.
do
And
you
like I
think
said,
that?
most of y'all DNA test y'all dogs, it don't even come back the same. So
I got a question for you. So do you think that people are mixing up stuff too fast and it's causing them to take longer for to like? I mean, they're mixing up way more bloods than they should, and
yes,
it's
because they
making
don't
their
have time
pedigree
to
shorter than it should
examine it.
be.
They
Yeah,
don't have time to examine it, and that's the
exactly.
problem. That's why I say people are breeding names and not performance, and that go back to what Big A and them was saying about with the litter mates. People don't say, see, people don't talk about Jeep brother that was producing. People don't talk
Oh,
about Chinaman brother. You
yeah.
you have dogs right now alive today that's down off of Chinaman brother and Jeep brother, but you never hear
And
nobody
Chinaman's
talk about
sister.
it.
Yeah, they call Doc
And
Holliday dog.
you you got but see all jokes aside, you have dogs down from them today, but people don't know how to properly read pedigrees, so they always go back to the main character, as in Red Boy, Chinaman. People don't know all these dogs have brothers and have siblings
Well,
that have lines out today.
I love that you said that. That every time I look at a pedigree, when I go back, I'll click on the name, click on its siblings, go back, click on the dog it was
Bro,
bred
I don't,
to.
I don't, I don't never
I do
look at
that.
the main dogs. I always look at the family members nobody else
Yep.
pay attention to, and that's why I know so much about these dogs. That's why I know I can show you a Staffordshire Terrier kennel who got the same blood you got on your yard under a different name, because
Yep.
that's how I study them. But a lot of people don't
Just
got
like
what they
that
really think
Baskin
they
stuff.
got.
That goes back to the UKC American Bulldog, and that's some Mayfield stuff.
Yep.
Exactly.
All I
And
So
know,
they
Man,
crack
all
it
I
yeah,
all
know,
back on paperwork. Like,
all I know,
dang.
all I know. My brother Solo said, if you got to swab them jokers to sleep good, something wrong.
hey, a lot of people sleeping good on a lie too. So he could be right, because a lot of people sleep real good on a lie. So it happened every day. So I mean, he
He
could
said,
be right. He could be wrong.
he said, put them papers in the cabinet and look at the dog and judge it
yep.
as you see fit. Salute,
And that's why I
Solo, but
said
connect.
people got to stop breeding for
And that's
names and
and
breed
that's
for
why
the
I say that
performance.
Bones dog. That's why I tell everybody like about that Bones dog in Mexico that nobody wants to breed to because it's a Garner dog, and they know because Garner when Garner was down there, that's what his name got bad down there. So they didn't want to breed to him, but he a bad dog.
I mean, but see, this
He a
this the thing though.
bad dog.
This the thing though. What people got to stop. I don't know if I said this to Samurai, but you we got to stop taking anger out on the dogs because of the dog man. The dog ain't do shit. The dog ain't do nothing. So rather that man, the dog man fucked up. I'm not gonna be mad at the dog. The dog ain't do nothing. The dog did
Hmm.
what he's supposed to do.
And that's what I was saying. That dog
So
is a
that's
nice.
so
That dog,
when people
regardless how he
I ain't gonna
bred.
breed that dog or fuck them dogs, cause how you gonna say so the dog a champion or this dog a real bulldog? He might not be
He
a
a champ.
champion, but you know he a killer. But you mad at the dog man, so you're not gonna get a dog a chance. That's some stupid shit. The dog ain't do nothing.
And he just threw his first. He threw his first winner down there in Mexico.
So I mean, hey, everybody got their perspective, but at the end of the day, man, we got to make certain things make sense. We all got certain feelings, emotions, but emotions and feelings ain't facts.
Yep.
Facts is only facts. So we gotta a lot of stuff we gotta let that shit go. And stop putting the fault on the dog, because the dog ain't do shit. So the
And
owner or past owner might be a fuck nigga. He might be, but that
from
ain't got
my
nothing to do with the dog.
experience, most of the time, good dogs come from pieces of shit.
That's true.
I
That's
mean,
very
really,
true.
I've seen a whole lot of pieces of shit make some awesome dogs.
They just so
Because
happen to have some of the good dogs for some
hell
reason.
yeah, yep, yep.
But
I
yeah,
don't.
we got to stop that, man. We got to stop that shit, man. And it's the same. And then talking about recreating, I hate to bring this up, I really do, but if it was like that, you can recreate, but at the same time, you have to have gene pool dogs. Every dog is not a gene pool dog. And then again, it depends on who hands the dog is in. Let's say Chinaman never got the time. Would we be talking about Chinaman dogs today?
Yeah,
Uh,
because of Frisco, and he ain't breed
Chris,
Frisco, so Tom ain't do that work. So we'll be talking. That's the main reason we talk about Chinaman is because of Frisco. So we still be talking about Frisco
Okay,
Chinaman dog.
hold on. Okay. So if he never got Frisco and all the dog, okay, let's put it this way. Let's put it in a way everybody can see it. So we understand what genetics is. Take away Chinaman, take away Frisco. Think about all the dogs that wouldn't be here today, because you cannot recreate something if you ain't got the sauce for it. So again, if we take away Chinaman, take away Frisco, we know it's a lot of dogs that wouldn't be in existence today. So without Chinaman and Frisco, it's a lot of debates that won't be able to be debated. It's a lot of dogs that won't be here. So at the end of the day, fellas, rather your dog got paperwork, rather it don't got paperwork. Breed your stock, buy your stock, test your stock, and breed your own stock. Move forward. If you move forward with your, before I forget, speaking on where y'all talking about recreating, if you didn't have no paperwork for your dogs and you wanted to get paperwork, the registry is going to make you show them your work in order for you to get brand new paperwork starting your bloodline. So again, no, you cannot take no fucking dog from somebody and do one breeding and call it yours, because they're not going to allow that shit, because it's not. Yes, you did the breeding, but it can be duplicated. That is the reason why, if you knew your history about these dogs and the paperwork, you have to show your work in order for your undocumented dog to get papers. If you cannot show your work, they will not give you brand new set of papers. So no, you cannot buy two fucking dogs and just breed them and call it yours. It does not work like that. I don't know who told y'all that, but it does not work like that, big fella. Yes, you did the breeding. Yes, you did the breeding. But behind it, we can go duplicate it. We can go buy that and
But
do
then
do the same.
that goes back to the whole Garner thing. Because Garner didn't breed Frisco, but y'all play every time somebody got a Frisco dog, you saying it's Garner's
But
blood.
so I got a
well,
question
But the
about
way you
that.
explain it, that shouldn't even be Garner's blood. That's not Garner's work.
I got a
That what you
question
saying?
about
That what
that.
you saying?
that depends on who you talk to. Everybody don't call it gardener's blood, and people that talk
Oh
to me
yeah,
on a
no.
regular basis know. People that talk to me on a regular basis know I don't call no dogs by what they not, and a lot of people get mad at that. It depends on who you're talking to. Everybody's not going to call it gardener's blood. So that's why I say, as the American Pit Bull Terrier community as a whole, we need to upgrade and fix a lot of shit, because there's a lot of shit we debate and argue about that we shouldn't even be fucking arguing about.
So when Chinaman was bred to Hobbs Tuffy, where was he at when he was bred to Hobbs Tuffy? That's
Cali,
I.
in Cali.
So he was out there when he was bred to Hobbs Tuffy.
He sure was.
Then Vinny,
If I
Okay,
if I
so
Vinny made that breed.
then Vinny brought hold up, I'm trying to bring it up so I can get the names right. Then Vinny brought China Girl up to Tom's and bred him back to Chinaman. So that's where Tom's name comes into it at. He came to Tom's. Tom's the one that like publicized it. That's why Tom gets a lot of the credit. The
Because
media.
he put his name on it.
well, see, okay, so Vinny also spoke on this same subject. So at the end of the day, Vinny spoke on the same subject. So again, if people know how to properly read pedigrees, we would not have this discussion. I'm gonna
Yep.
say it for the third time. If we knew how to really read, if people take their time and read the fucking pedigree, we would not be having these debates. At the end of the day,
Yep.
at the end, I mean, it's that simple. It
Well,
don't
like
need to be more complicated than what it is.
the name on the paperwork, like being on Frisco's name, could have been so simple as like, oh, he wasn't registered when he sent Frisco to him, and Tom registered him because he's now the owner.
Exactly.
Like,
That, but
like,
but again,
So
if
Tom
we
didn't know
know
who bred
what's
the
going
dog.
on,
huh?
So Tom didn't know who bred that dog when he put his name on it.
Yeah, I mean that's people wants to put too much weight on Tom's damn shoulders. Yeah, he probably did. He still put his name
Okay,
on it. So, I
exactly. That's my whole
mean,
point.
are
That's what
you
I'm
gonna
talking
stick
about.
to that standard? Or are you gonna do the right thing? That's where the question comes into. You know what I mean? Like, it,
well,
where a
hold
guy
on.
got a
Well,
dog from me,
elevated.
his name is on it. You know, but
Well,
my
elevated. This goes back to the whole credit situation, and let me speak on that part.
yeah,
So I got wind of somebody that was trying to steal my stud fees. Um,
Damn.
so of course, me knowing a lot of people in every single state, I made some phone calls. And come to find out, well, this old news. Certain people know, some people don't, but people was calling Ready Reds trying to breed to Bane. Again, I told y'all, Bane been with me since 5 weeks old. Nobody else. So for future reference, if you see anything that's don't say Welsh Kennels on it, you know them papers is hung.
hmm,
So, but again, Bane on the paperwork, because I forgot to put my shit on it, it says Ready Red's Bane X, not
yep,
Welsh's Bane X, not Ready Red and Welsh's Bane X, what it technically supposed to fucking say, but that's a different story. But everybody knows that Bane X is mine's, but
yep,
Ready Red name is on it. But at the same time, with his name being on it, and people me not being too public, they see his shit on it or look on the online page and see that he bred it, they was
and he's
calling
easy to
him.
get in contact with, so they call him up.
And and see, he wanted to breed Bane back to 7 of his females, but I didn't let him, because what I told him to do in the beginning, he didn't do. He wound up going by all these other supposedly champions, and they still ain't producing shit. They ain't producing nothing with Bane producing. So he was trying to steal stud fees, which on a dog he don't even own. Don't no dog on his yard look like Bane. Don't no dog on his yard perform like Bane, and he ain't got motherfucking Bane. So again, with somebody's name being on the paperwork, it can go both ways depending on who you are dealing with. Like Elevator said, it's a lot of shit people that had good dogs.
Yep. And like, if you buy
So
a dog and you don't register it till you find out that it's a good one, you know, you say you start putting them on hogs at a year old, and then they start, you know what I mean. If you wait till after a year to register that dog, its name is whatever is on the paperwork, and you cannot change
exactly.
it.
Yep. Yep.
So that's another reason that you'll see different names.
Sometime they give you 6 months, depending
That
on the
right there is
registry.
why Garner's name's on a lot of dogs. I hate to tell anybody. It's just the legality of the way the papers work.
Garner's name allow people dogs because he got the register and he puts them on there.
Well, not
What
necessarily.
about the
Not that
ones that are ADBA registered? He don't own ADBA. He owns sporting dogs. So
Well,
what
just
about
just
the
like
ones
just
that are
like just like
ADBA?
Bert Sorrell, went and told people to change the pedigrees, but he can put his name on it to the ADBA. Oh, don't let me start talking about the ADBA. Don't let me start talking about that. I know for sure people got their dog's name changed.
Look right with the ADBA. I told them, because I just got into it with them not too long ago, about some dogs that somebody got from me, and they was registering the dogs, and they wasn't trying to put Welsh on it. And I said, well, hold on. I said, well, if I ain't mistaken, technically I gave him one of those dogs and sold him one. So how you just trying to take my name off when I'm the one who bred it?
Well,
You supposed to add his name to it behind mine. That's why me and the ADBA got into it. Now, what I can say, as far as on Tom perspective, Tom will, well, his son Duke, he gonna ask you, do you want to add the name to it, other
Yep.
than the ADBA just trying to erase your name or put a different name on it.
And I know I'm the dude I got mine from. His female's Garner and Pleasance Ziva. His name is on
Exactly.
it. I mean,
So again, is again, you
it
have
can
to
fall
know
under a
certain.
ton of classes of legalities. Why stuff is the way it is, really. Because I mean, if he registered probably when he registered her probably when he first got her before that rule took effect, and that's why his name's on it. He asked
and
him.
and
He
it's
filled out the papers.
and it's not even such a big deal
No.
if we being real, it's not a big deal, because anybody that get a dog from me and you show them the peg, people want to know you got it from me. So rather my name is on it or not, they
Yep.
know you can't just go get this shit from anywhere, especially the way I
Yep.
breed my shit. You can't just go, you have to come to me. So rather my name on it or not, I mean, I know it's mine. Other people want to. So we got to stop getting caught on that. At the end of the day, like Big A, Big Farm, everybody was saying, at the end of the day, buy your motherfucking stock, create your own shit so your name can go on it and you can't debate nobody about it. Because at the end of the day, if I can copy your breeding, big fella, guess what? We both got the same dogs with different litter mates, but we got the same blood. At the end of the day, because you ain't create nothing new, I ain't create nothing new. But if I go breed my shit a whole different way for 2-3 generations, we ain't got the same shit. But if you bring your shit back to the same shit, guess what? It still ain't your dogs. It's the person before you dogs, because that you never changed it. It's just like modifying the car, bro. It's just like building engines. You got stock engines and you got race engines. They both could be the same, but one might max out at 110 and one might max out at 250. So, so at the end of the day, if you ain't changing it up, it ain't yours. It's not yours. If Jordan, if Jordan and Shaq's shoes was the same, how you gonna know the difference? But they not the same. So you want your name to be on your work, but you got to put the work in first. You can't buy the work, brother. You got to put work in. You can't buy it. People talking like they buying work out here. You can't buy it. You got to put it in.
That's like
And
when.
that's the problem with the pit bull community.
Yep. When you get one off of this litter off of Judge and Vixen, you'll see the Freemasons in it 3-4 generations, and then before that, it's my family's last name, mom and dad. So like when you see that, if somebody sees that, they know where it come from. You know what I mean?
That's what
That's
I'm
the
saying.
work.
It's you got to put work in, bro. We could buy a lot of good dogs, but it's good to have a piece of a legacy. But y'all should be worried about leaving your own legacy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You buying 1 million gardener dogs. When you die, guess what? Your kids got gardener dogs. They ain't got
Yep.
none of your work. And a
Yep.
lot of people don't like when I say that shit, but it's the truth. Y'all need to hear that, because y'all buying all these other dogs. When y'all dead and gone, y'all children and grandchildren living off somebody else's legacy. But ain't nobody think about your ass, because guess what? You ain't put no work in.
Yep. I
So you
agree.
take it, y'all take it how you want, big fella. But at the end of the day, 20 years from now, what you still gonna be talking about, Red Boy? You still gonna be talking about Red Boy dogs 20 years from now? Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, come on, bro. That like when we gonna move forward? Ain't nobody putting in work making new dogs. Cause I got a lot of dogs. I'm gonna have to add y'all to the group. I ain't gonna talk about it on here, but we
Yeah, I
move forward.
definitely want to be added
I
to the
don't give
group.
a fuck about none of that old shit.
Yep.
I got working dogs.
Like at the
Working.
shows, everybody will ask me, "How's that dog bred? How's that dog bred?" And everybody, I'll tell them that's a Freemason dog, Freemason bloodline.
As you supposed to.
Yep.
As you fucking supposed to.
But I've had them for long enough to do that too.
It's just
That's
like
another factor.
when I did my Caesar breeding, right? It was a lot of controversy, all this bullshit. I said, okay, I'm gonna give y'all 2 years, and I'm gonna show y'all I have the best Caesar dogs on the ground. Why?
Right.
Because ain't nobody motherfucking Caesar dogs bred like mine. Go back and
Is
look at
that
the
the
pedigree.
Macho Caesar you were talking about?
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
you can't motherfucking duplicate that if you wanted to, because I'm the only person who got it.
Yep.
So, and then if you look at what I bred her to, you will see I move forward. You really can't duplicate that. So at the end of the day, what I call my stock is actually mine because you can't duplicate it.
Yep.
So when you
Same.
call what you call Freemason's bloodline, it can't be duplicated. So at the end at the end of the day, bro, we got to stop all this bullshit. A lot of people don't want to hear it, but at the end of the day, if you show me your pet and I can't find no work, then I know what this. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. If you got too many dogs, you need to sell some so that way you can put work in. Because if you can't put no work in, either you lazy or you got too many dogs.
Yep. That's like
So
there's a couple of the breedings I've done. Hell, they're 3/4 Mason. These last 3 breedings I've done are all triple bred on Mason. And I mean, that's through line breeding, not necessarily inbreeding either. 2 of them are through a line breeding. I bred Mason back to his double granddaughter, and I bred the son of him to his other granddaughter. So, like, that's where that, like, I have it. I mean, I have it tattooed on my chest. Freemason bloodline. Like it ain't no bullshit. Like it's in there long enough in my breedings, and I love the dogs. You know that I can stand on that. It is a good feeling. People do need to quit buying so many dogs and start breeding more dogs. They'd be a lot happier. The sound still working?
Yeah, no, you good.
Oh,
You good, elevator. I was typing in the chat. Yeah, I was cooking, man. Hey, listen. Hey,
moment of
listen.
silence for them, the ones that were mad about it.
Hey, Sport Dog Archive salute. Where this said, Big Hill, all this doing is repeating history. You just brought up old chew toys that I destroyed. Peep the old pro and game shit. I got him once before. Salute the word. Let me see. Sporting Dog Archives. Salute, bro. The new dogs have been here for years. It's the recognition from the bulldog community is the main problem. It's the lack of marketing and achievement the problem. Oh, he said, is the lack of marketing and achievement the problem, gentlemen?
I believe yes, 100%. People ain't. They've said that it's this dogs for too long. I mean, some men could have already been calling their dogs their own dogs. I know men that should have been calling their dogs their own dogs for a long time now, but they don't. And I'm like, no, I don't know. At 3, 4, 5 generations, you can call them your own dogs. Usually, that's what I think.
I say you could call them what you want. Call them what you
Yeah, I
want.
mean,
It's up to somebody else if they believe you or not. This shit. You call them what you want, just like
well, and I mean,
everybody else. You know
you
what I mean?
might start out calling them that, and people might be like, "Well, that shit ain't that shit. That's really this shit." But in a few years, if you keep it up, that's what
Right.
makes it stay.
Right.
You
Keep
just
it
got to
up.
put
Keep
up
it
with
up.
the bullshit at first
Yeah,
and
keep
keep
it
it
up.
up. Yep,
Yeah.
100%.
You got to kick in the door. You can't. Ain't nobody just gonna open it up for you. You got to kick
No,
that
hell,
joke
when I
in.
started calling them Freemason dogs, I called all kinds of hate. I still do a little bit. I don't give a shit.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
matter.
Oh, Supreme, you in here, Supreme? Still? Phone died, but 3 generations of your own breed is not copying. Okay, Welsh,
Yeah,
I
I'm
hear
still
you,
in
bro.
here.
Yeah, your boy Big Saw just showed up. He must have smelt you. He smell you.
Uh-oh.
Big
Tell
Saw
me
in the building.
you better be conditioning
I
while he
know
on
that's
his
right. I know that's right. Mindset and respect might be the problem since the dogs not battling each other anymore. Salute Big Tony. Well said. Look at Floyd dogs. Look at Floyd dogs. Look at Tom dogs. Well,
Yep.
still talking to us. Well, still talking to us, y'all. Salute Welsh.
And I've been on both men's yard, and they are. I mean, some of them are similar, some of them are different.
All right now. All right, hold on. Whoa. Okay, Sport Dog Archive say people breed dogs like hell nah. Oh, people breed dogs like hell now. There's a lack of real breeders that are sticking with a family and have a real plan. Salute that.
Yeah, they're just breeding up tons and tons and tons of crosses.
Okay. We thought Tom had called down Louisiana and Bo Bo grabbed you up. We didn't know what was going on, bro. You all right? Wordless say, let me see what words say. Words said, what's crazy, Big Hill, if Mayfield was still around, I would never have him on a panel because of what he named his dogs. But you had the comment, you had the con man on, and you heard
Shit.
you had the con man on, and you heard the vamp stream, but all good though. Oh wow! Salute the word once again. You already know, bro. I'm rolling with you. Salute. Hey, nah, Mayfield. I would have him on here, but like, yeah, I probably would be current Mayfield if he was up here. Every time he said that shit, I don't know. You know what I mean? I probably wouldn't even have him on here. I probably wouldn't even have him on here. I don't know. You know, I don't even know. He probably wouldn't be wanting to be on here. Who am I talking?
It'll be
Like
a
he would
soft
be
battery
like,
waiting to happen.
Guarantee that's your dog.
right. This nigga said I already had. This nigga said I already had the con man on. Hey, Werby, it's serious. King T said, let me see. King T said, once you sell it, give it away. It's not your dog. It's just off your blood. I think I agree with that one, King T.
That's your
I
dog.
agree with
Whatever
that
you
one.
do with it, how you do with it, it ain't the same way. Our pots ain't the different in the kitchen. I'm heavy-handed with the pepper than you. I might like a little cayenne with it.
Yeah.
Cause I like my stuff
Yep.
spicy.
I
Mm-hmm.
measure with my heart. I don't even
That's
use
your,
measures.
yeah, that's your dog.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What you seen out of it, put like this. What you seen out of it to make you want to breed it, the other man you got it from, he didn't see that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about when I was listening to y'all cook my whole time. Cause y'all had me, I was listening to y'all. It was a good cook up. But I was
Well, see,
what sudden crossed my mind when y'all was cooking was like, well, how much how much does the hands, how much importance is the hands? Because I mean, if we all getting the same type of dogs, like the hands got to make some type of difference to because like to separate your dog from mine. If we got them out the same litter, is it all just genetics or like do the hands got something to do with do me messing with the dog itself? Did I make something out the dog? Like
yep.
you understand what I'm saying? Did I make something out the dog? Like, cause the other dogs that you got might be the same as mine, but you ain't doing nothing. You ain't did nothing, or whatever. You did what I'm saying. So people buying yours just because of that, or they
Right.
might not be buying yours. They might not be buying yours and saying yours is garbage. But meanwhile,
Damn.
mine working, and I got the same stuff you got. And the people just saying, well, yeah, yours working, but it really ain't work because most of the times all you see other yards that
And
it
that,
ain't working on.
and
So how much
that's
does
my
the
whole point.
hands?
That's
Yeah.
it ain't the hand, just the individual dog. That's the whole point. Like
What?
that dog ain't the same as the little man.
So what about this perspective?
But
So
what if the
say,
other person? What if the other people ain't giving no dogs? Ain't messing with the dogs like I'm messing with the dogs. So they can't like they not messing with the dogs. So they could still have fire
That's
over there. They just
unknown.
don't know.
They just them motherfuckers just sitting on the
That's when you
chain.
breed off. That's when you breed off the blood. Or he got the litter mate. I'm gonna go ahead and breed that. I'm gonna go ahead and breed it because he got a litter mate. Then you see what the offsprings do.
so what about this perspective? Say I have a litter of puppies off of their half brother and sister. Uh, I give a guy a female who's older, and I give him the male and tell him the whole time, man, that's the one. You know, he's gonna be a badass when he grows up. That's the one. And then they get old enough to breed, and I tell him, yeah, breed them. You know, does he call them his dogs?
They
When I'm
belong to
Damn.
telling
you,
him the
huh?
whole time, these are the ones, breed these. Here you go. I'm giving it to you. Are those his dogs or
But
what
then
are
again, like
Yeah,
that's what
because
I still say. Like, is he feeding them? Is he nurturing them? Is he doing the
yeah,
things to make them be dogs? Like,
he the
so
owner, right? They
those
his
his
dog.
dogs. Those his
and
dogs.
and I get the male back and work him and keep him a couple times and send him back down there and we like it's a co thing. You know what I mean? That's where people gets too caught up on mine
Well,
versus yours.
Phil Jackson don't never owned the Lakers. He
Yeah.
brought him some championships, but he ain't the owner.
Yeah.
His old lady is, but he ain't the owner. As much as he won championship, he brought him. He ain't the owner.
Hmm.
Salute Yellow One. Salute Yellow One. Salute Big Saw. Salute.
I
I
Salute the
love
wouldn't care
y'all's
what
boy.
anybody do
analogy.
with my dog. I wouldn't care what nobody do with my dogs because they're dogs.
Yeah.
As soon as it leave my hand, that's their dog. And if
Well,
they
that's
do
where
something
I'm
great
just.
with them, man, I'm applauding. You say, hey, you see what so and so got? You done turned my stuff into this.
Well, and see, so that's where I'm trying to say, like, people might be adding too much emphasis on that's my dogs, you know. Uh, yeah, I gave them to dude, you know. They might be our dogs at this point now. What if I feel good enough to bring him in as that? You know, that's our
Oh well,
dogs.
yeah, yeah, that's y'all dogs then. You know, if you bring
That's
gave
where
it
you
to them
don't
and
hear
y'all
people talking about.
and that's y'all click and that's how y'all
Yeah,
that's y'all stuff.
yep. That's where
Oh
people. There's breeders out there that's like that too.
That
There
kind of
is.
take kind of the incentives for some dog men. That's probably why some of them dogs just left on the chain and stuff because
no
they
matter what,
getting
I ain't
dog.
gonna get no respect.
Yeah, you ain't getting no respect. If I make something out this dog, it's still gonna be his stuff. So why I'ma do something boom boom boom? It's still gonna be his stuff. So they take away some of the incentive. Like even though it's your stuff,
Man,
even though it's your stuff, man, I'm out here working that dog. I'm out here walking that dog. I done fed this
Yep.
dog the best stuff or whatever. I done made it when that dog was sick or whatever. This ain't your dog no more, man. This something
Hmm.
that you bred. I got it, but like if it was your dog, why you ain't come over here and buy no dog food, or why you ain't walk this joker, or none of that? You know, like nah. Salute.
man,
Yep.
Yeah,
I just want the enjoyment of breeding a good one and raising up a nice litter and moving forward.
and
All
then
the
also
extra,
go ahead.
all the extra shit that come with it, man. I'm just keep my head up
If
and just
this your
move through that
dog,
shit.
come over here and feed this joker
Feed that
and walk
sucker.
walk this
Yeah,
joker and do all that.
give him a shot. Yeah. And then the crazy thing is, on the flip side of that, there's so many people that won't breed to that dog. Cause they hit you with the, well, why would I breed to your stuff? I can just go to the source. But that source ain't throwing it. That little May brother that the big guy got ain't the one putting them dogs on the ground. Man, why I won't breed to that? I'm gonna breed to the source and be breeding to the worst of dogs.
Yes, sir. Salute
Man,
that. Salute that. Yeah, how much I mean, come on, man. If we dog owners, I mean, all right, we could give people props. First of all, to me, they all Mr. Moore dogs. But don't nobody be saying Mr. Moore and all that type shit. They all Mr. Moore dogs. So basically anyway, it's all renditions, our renditions of the Moore dogs. How about that? I'm
Uh,
going
uh,
further back than everybody else. I'm going to Moore till y'all find something before Mr. Moore. I'm gonna start with Moore. I'm going straight to Mr. Moore. So how about that? And then on top of that, I would tell Mr. Moore ass it's up too. I would be like, nigga, if you ain't feeding these dogs, walking these my dogs. But thanks for putting them out here for me. You dig what I'm
So,
saying? Simple as that. Simple as that. That's
so
anybody. That's
school me on
anybody.
Mr. Moore a little bit. Who's that exactly? I don't know if I've seen that.
John T. John T. Moore is his name. You can look at Big Scratch. Big Scratch talk about him
Okay.
on his videos. If you look at his videos, uh, he was a black guy that his name is on some pedigrees on of imported dogs as well as American dogs, Colby's dogs. Colby's dogs got Mr. Moore on them. You know what I mean? A lot. So that's how far he go back. Go ahead, talk nonstop.
oh yeah, basically he won. He got the queen bee. No, they call it now. You know what they call it. You know, we ain't gonna repeat it. They call it that N-word bitch. That's literally what they put on the paperwork. That's another reason why I don't give a damn with no ADBA and all these other paperwork, dude, because they put all types of stuff on the paperwork. So
Yep.
that's what they call it. But that was the dog, and then the top side they call it Burke Springs. But really, they come to find out that was called that N male,
Huh.
and he a buckskin dog, so you know he did what it was calling the men. It wasn't naming the dog N because he was black. He a buckskin dog.
And I might be wrong about him being a black man. I know he was a
No, he's a black man. He's a
okay,
black
okay.
man.
I knew it
William
was
T. Moore.
an Indian or a black man, one of a person of color. You know.
Yeah,
That's
William T. Moore. Um, and he basically the queen bee. He had the queen. That's actually the Adam and Eve of all bulldogs. And if you break
okay.
down all the Eli stuff, all that Kobe stuff, I'm talking about it's thousands of times more dogs.
Now hold up, is it John T.
Inbred and
Moore
more.
or William Moore? Hold up, I said John T. Moore. Which one is?
Well, oh, dang, hold on. It
We
might
gotta get it.
be. Is it
We gotta
William
get
T.
it right.
Moore?
We gotta get it right. Whatever it is. You you see what Big A say to you nonstop?
I can't see nothing.
He
Hold on.
said,
I'm. s-
"I got you, Big A. I got you. I got you." But yeah,
All
we
right.
got to get that right. Somebody, we got to get that right. We can't be just talking about that man. Don't know. I said John T. Moore. You said William. So we got to get it right.
So the John T. Moore seems to go back to older stuff, whereas William Moore seemed to be like more modern.
Right. I think it's John T.
John
Elevated.
T. Moore. Yeah.
So I believe that's
Yeah.
the
It's
one.
John. It's John. It's John T. Moore.
Okay, John T. John T.
And it goes back to like imported bowler or whatever.
You can look up to get to some of his breeds. You could look up something like Burke's niggas bitch. What is it called? What is it called? Nonstop. One
No,
to
that's
get to.
John T. Moore. That's John T. Moore's nigga bitch.
Yeah, look
That's
at
really
that,
what they call it.
and
John
you'll
T.
see
Moore.
some of his breeds and shit like that.
And look up the offspring, Burt Spring. That was actually John T. Moore's dog too. They put his name on it. And who was it? I'm a tag, one of them old dogmen. I was I'm a T, with all the white dogs, Prager and all that.
Oh,
Word,
George
His
Armitage.
word.
his
Go ahead with
first
that word.
his first match that he seen when he was a young man was John T. Moore dog.
Yeah, salute to Big Scratch. That's who it is, Tom. Big Scratch got a whole video on him, though, Elevator. You can check him out. Big Scratch. Big Scratch be digging into the crates, boy. Salute Big Scratch. Big
And
Scratch
then we
TV.
and then we went through all the pedigrees and see how much Butcher Boy is. John T. Moore, all that Carver stuff, Carvino stuff.
And Bulldogging with Bo also go through the
All the
pedigrees.
Eli
I'm
and the
sorry.
red and the red boy stuff. Cause all that centerpiece stuff go back to John T. Moore dogs too.
Uh-huh.
Kobe's
My
T,
fault. Y'all
inbred of
do
John
y'all
T.
do
Moore
go in.
dog.
Yeah, y'all did go into depth on some of them pedigrees over at Bulldogging with Bo. My fault. No, it's not for sure. Salute.
Oh no,
Nah, Bulldogging with Bo. Salute. No, I just remembered that too.
Big scratch little video on that joint.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Hey, yo, we went 317. I'm ready to skate up out the building, goddammit. Skate up out the
Yeah.
building, though, y'all, man. Hey,
Hey, this one for the Bucks.
that's what's up. Everybody salute the Bulldog community. Thanks for rolling in. At the first annual Big Hill Spring Cookout, we we ate some good Tom Garden barbecue up in this jump and all that, you know. But anyway, y'all go ahead and make y'all rounds though. Go ahead, elevator, go ahead, start it off. Make the rounds, bro.
Yes, sir. Elevated Kennels. You can get me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You know, Show Dog Journal coming out, all that stuff. So just get at me soon. Best way to contact me is Facebook. I always say that. Best way to get a hold of me is Facebook Messenger. So I salute y'all.
Man, it's your boy Supreme, man. Y'all gonna see me at May. Cold Mount Bulldog salute.
Oh,
CMB,
Cold
we all
Mountain
we got.
Yes, sir.
in
Yeah.
the building. I would say that's another brother with a wealth of knowledge.
Yes, sir. We all we got. Go ahead, Supreme. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you know what it is. Y'all gonna see me in May.
Ooh, Supreme ain't playing. Oh yeah, it's nonstop with Dog Man TV, Bulldog with Bo. You can you can catch us on Thursdays and Sundays. Salute to everybody on the panel in the chat. Good, nice little combo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, boy. Salute, nonstop. Salute the Cat Brother. Salute Samurai Kennels. Salute the Word. Orange Juice Jones. OJ. Salute Big Tony. Yeah. Who else we got? CMB. We all we got. Boom. All right, King T. King T. Salute. Oh, Mr. Vernon Starr, my fault. Oh, that Vernon was up in here the whole time.
Mr.
Salute.
Star in the
Yeah,
building.
he said what's up
He need to
nonstop. Yeah,
come up here.
yeah.
He know a lot of history to cap.
Shit. Pressure Kennels, him, SDA, King T, the whole Cap brother, salute to y'all. Y'all already know. Fire. Who else we got? Welsh, salute Welsh. Yeah, thanks for coming through, dropping them
Mad
jewels, bro.
Doctor.
Yeah, Mad Doctor up in here, old 5-1, 5-1, 5-1 up in here. Big Saw,
Pyrex. Pyrex.
Pyrex, Pyrex up in this joke. Big Saw, salute,
He said
bro.
Bulldog on
Yeah,
nonstop.
Truck Stop
Tony.
Boys. Who else you got? Yellow one, go get him. Swan Raw. Yes, sir. Oh, we got Ty Dyson on salute, bro. Salute. You already know. Uh-huh. What else we got up in the building? Melvin Brown is slid through. M1, always a pleasure, bro. M1, get him. Yes, sir. Shit. Who else we got? The Lone Wolf. Salute the Wolf. RBG. If you know, you know. Salute my bulldog brother Dickie. Uh-huh. Yeah. In the woods. In the woods. Salute, bro. Uh-huh. Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. I'll holler at you.
I get it.
All right.
Later, fellas.
All right,
Fred,
bro.
salute.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Yes, sir.
SFK. Fred, salute. Whole Louisiana. Whole Baton Rouge. Whole thing. The
Now
whole
don't
thing.
forget to go call ask Tom about that.
Yeah, yeah.
I want you to come back and tell you what he said to you.
You heard him elevated?
Yeah, I don't talk to Tom. So
Salute,
take it off.
elevated. Salute,
I'm gonna stay
salute,
on
bro.
here. Y'all take it off of live. Hold up. When it goes off live, I want to talk to you. Hold up.
Y'all crazy as shit. Big C, salute, bro. Salute. Dorian, salute, Dorian Souls. You got it. Oh, man. That nigga, hang foot up, tall ass all the way out the building. Go ahead with that, man. That man try to roll out. Shit. Twan, bro, you already.
Twan Raw on the building, salute. I didn't
Yeah,
know you
yes,
was
sir.
up in there. You know, I ain't to the chat. I was
Yeah,
moving and
yeah. They was
grooving,
packed in this junk.
pumping
They
and
was
dumping.
packed in there. They was solo but connected. Wayne Mule. Uh-huh. Wayne Mule was up in here. MKM Bottoms. Bottoms. Get it? Get it? What?
AM,
Yes,
salute.
sir.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss nobody before we
Word be
get up
spitting
out
that
here.
stuff too.
Who's that? Who you say be spitting?
I said word, but he be spitting a
Yeah,
little something.
word ain't playing, man.
Yeah.
Word is
He
not
ain't playing at
playing, man.
all.
He ain't playing, bro. Hey, y'all, I'm getting up out here. I'm squealing wheels, man. To the next go-go, man. Yeah, salute, everybody. Get it.